Thanks Dance Cat Cream for gifting Garingawaru a sub.
Man, what the heck? Thank you for gifting a freaking sub to go. Thank you. What the heck? Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome. Sorry, sorry, we didn't weren't able to stream last week, but we got something cool for you guys. We figured since it's the new year, we figured we could use a little bit of a refresh, a little bit of a refresh, and this very lovely new overlay was made by Gao.
Thanks Dance Cat Cream
And
for gifting Sukixo a sub.
I'm gonna show it to you guys right now. Ta-da! Isn't it cute? Oh my god, Dan, another sub to Sooky. Jesus.
Wait, what's that shirt?
I don't know. Wait, why does Stuff have that shirt? Okay, first I got one thing to fix here. So why are you so big? You're too big.
I like how Sam and Siel are like barely peeking over the desk, like
I didn't have a chance to. I had a chance to adjust everyone earlier with Sooky, but didn't have a chance to adjust Soap and CL. I was busy yapping with you. But yeah, check it out. This is the new overlay Gao made for us. Isn't it so adorable? I need to still adjust a few things on my end, and that's my bad. But yeah, this is so cute. Thank you so much, Gao. What is this shirt?
yeah, Jammy on the little pillow.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about the shirt.
Oh.
Look at the soaps on TV. The soaps on TV. 4 a.m. every morning until completion.
What the? That is a shirt that happened in Jackbox.
But yeah, this is super duper adorable. Thank you so much, Gao.
Yeah, thank you, Gao. It's really cute.
Look, Jamie has his own little pillow now too. He doesn't have to sit on the little borders of overlays now. He has a little pillow to sit on.
Can I just say, the border of the overlay and stuff looks immaculate. Like as an ex-artist, doing frills like this, or like curl, like what do you call them?
I guess frills.
Like it's ruffles. Yeah, it's insanely hard to do ruffles and be happy with them.
Yeah, these are all so good. All the ruffles all look so
and they look great.
Distinct.
Yeah, did a very good job.
Yeah. This is so cute. I need to.
Was there any like little like in your head where you're like, oh, this isn't good enough, and then like redo a few of them, and then go, oh fuck, these aren't good enough, and then do it, refill the other ones? Because I know that's how I felt when I ever did ruffles.
On your desk. There we go.
Classic.
You returned like 7 times.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think every artist who's ever done ruffles has gone through the exact same pain as each other. Like 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine as an artist, they're very, very hard because they're like drawing hands, right? They're like weird and complex, and
Yeah.
stuff.
I was gonna say it's funny because like I feel like ruffles are more of a more global thing that's a bit more of a challenge for people because some people are just good with hands, and then some people just like have issues with them when it comes to art. But like, I feel like with ruffles, it's always like there's always starts off with issues and all that kind of stuff. Like no matter what. Yeah, with comfy, sleepy vibes.
Yeah, yeah. There's pens dedicated to ruffles. Like,
Yeah, and those don't even look right most of the time.
artist friends that have used them like crazy. Interesting. Are you talking about like brushes or like for like art programs or like actual pens for drawing ruffles?
It's like there's specific pens in the art programs that are brushes, yeah. And usually once you get a good like row of them going, you try to blend them together and then copy and then duplicate and all that kind of stuff to try and get them to like match up. And yeah, no, lace ruffles you can just you know, you can forget about that. Like fuck lace. Because sometimes you'll like do it where it like turns out looking like spider webs instead of like lace, and you're like, oh, this doesn't look right. I was like, oh, now it looks like moths have chewed through it. Like, what the fuck am I doing? What is this?
What is this monstrosity? But I appreciate all the effort you went through, Go. This is super duper wonderful.
It is. It's great.
It's a little sloppy.
I've also always loved the rounded stars, not the pointy stars. Like I love the rounded stars. It's very cute.
Yeah. They make me think of Kirby.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, Dark Magus. Hi. My name is Punz. I'm a family VTuber who likes 4X games, strategy games, visual novels, and other niche types of games. Hope we can have a nice happy time together. Hi, I guess. Hi. No worries, let me know if there's anything else you ever need. Will do. Of course. Of course. I always just, if I ever have something else I need, I will definitely commission. I always like to commission my friends.
So, do you think we could get, you know, the Kirby with his mouth open sucking on something? Like,
you want the sticker from VR chat?
I just looked at Punz's hair and I thought, like, if you're like blurry vision, you could totally see the hair and the ears sort of as like Kirby sucking on the top of Punz's head.
Huh? Are you saying I have a Kirby on my head?
Okay, so you got one blue eye, right? And Kirby, Kirby usually has like a bluish eye, right? So from that angle, you know, Kirby would be sucking on your head, and like where your eye is where his eye would be, and then like your other like reddish pink eye would sort of just be the hand with the shadow over it a little bit because it's like the angle or whatever.
I guess. I think I see it a little bit. Let me do this. Let me
We can find a transparent PNG of it and then put it on Punz's head.
let me. I'm looking for a good. I'm looking for that right now.
Do not take any of that out of context, chat. Do not take any of that out of context.
Taking it out of context. I'm taking it out of context.
This one. That's not. That's kind of. This one, the fake PNG. Grr, I
Yeah, see
hate you,
the one
Google.
above that a little bit. Yeah. I don't think that's. Yeah, that's not the one. That one looks like he's hugging someone.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to find Kirby sucking transparent PNG.
Where's Kyrie when you need her? Like she's got the sticker in VR chat on VRC Plus to like put on the things.
Kyrie, I need the sticker, please. Let me. Actually, I'm a DM Kyrie.
I think Kyrie's away.
I think she's in Dan's right now.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I think she's in Dan's Discord right now.
Kirby sucking. Oh, you know what? I am.
You're gonna find some shit.
I'm gonna find some shit. Don't worry, FBI agent. It's not anything sus. I promise.
Okay, I asked Kyrie to send me it. Let's see if you see it. Like event too. Oh. Outside of context, I always love you out. Okay, so while I wait for a Kyrie response here, this will have to be the best we got at the moment.
Yeah, I see a lot of gifs of fucking Kirby sucking on an arm with this search.
True.
Okay, we gotta. Eh.
And then you just angle it like it's on top of your head a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, like rotate it. Can you rotate it?
Yeah. Is.
There you go. Yeah.
I just have a Kirby on my head now. Also, you have BTS jump scare. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. I forget. Oh yeah, I remember the context of why we had that random BTS image. They were doing the weird heart thing, but like with their
You need to
hands.
get rid of a whole bunch of images off your fucking thing.
Yeah,
You need to clean up that fucking OBS. Holy.
I actually do need to clean it up a little bit. I am semi-organized. I have
Semi-organized. Right.
I have all like the PNG tubers in their own little folder. I have all of our desk props in a little folder. But then I have like the images I use for stream just scattered all over, and as well as like a lot of the rewards and stuff, like the point redeems, the channel point redeems. They're just scattered all over the place. Are you on your VR mic?
Shouldn't.
Because I might
No.
hear myself echo, I think.
Yeah, you fucking talk loud. Like, what do you want?
I can't hear
talk
the
loud.
echo.
You fucking loud mouth.
I
Loud
can't
mouth.
hear the echo at all.
What the? No.
I'm not
Yeah.
hearing any echo.
Yeah, I'm not hearing any either. I think you're going insane.
I swear
I'm
I
sure
heard
you're
it.
not hearing the echo within your own house.
No.
Yeah, you sure it isn't that?
No, it's not. I swear, I'm not going
I swear you are.
crazy.
I don't hear any echo.
I don't know how you can
Being
hear
honest
with
with you.
Kirby over one of your ears, but you know.
Maybe it's just echoing within Kirby's endless
I think it's once you get a certain tone or like
Mouth.
you reach a certain note in your like voice that it may, because Gowo said, yeah. Oh, never mind. Gowo's lying. Okay.
You shoot the villa, go. See, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Wait.
But Gowo said to bail
No,
you out.
no. Look at that. Look at that. It's echoing.
They don't talk so fucking loud.
Do you have your voice?
Screams really loud. It's echoing.
Yes.
See, it's echoing.
Honey, you are a voice. How many times do I have to say this? You are a voice. The only thing it filters out is non-voice. Why would it? It's not going to pick up my voice as your voice. It's not trained to do that.
Okay, but like,
you train
Oh,
your
I get it.
mind.
Okay, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Okay, like what?
I mean, okay, but like this hasn't been an issue on the other podcast episodes.
Bullshit,
so
it
it's like-
hasn't.
What do you mean bullshit? It hasn't.
Every single time we do this, every single time you're like, is your suppression on? I go, yes, you're a
No.
voice. The only thing, yes, it has. This happened like 12 times.
No, it happened like.
You fucking dementia femboy.
Oh, dementia fanboy.
Oh my god, it's a dem boy.
Oh. Okay, I'll try.
I
to
don't really,
keep that
I
in
don't
mind,
notice
but-
it too much. Like, it's not bad. It's only once you reach a certain note in your voice,
Mhm. Okay.
which I think any microphone would pick up, honestly.
Yeah, but like, by that definition, my mic would be picking up CL as well, but it's.
No, Siel
PG
doesn't
talks.
reach that note like you do
I
when
don't
you get
talk
excited.
that loud,
though.
you fucking... Hon, you walk loud, you talk loud.
Oh shit!
Like, you're just loud in general. You yawn loud.
I'm not. I don't think I am.
You do. Why do you think I've been wanting to put sound phone over the goddamn grate all this time? You think I've been wanting to do it for any other reason besides that you bleed through? Remember that? Back in the day when we first started?
Wait.
Oh, is it kicking in now?
No, I remember that. I don't know why you haven't done it yet, though.
I don't know. Fucking, why have we not done anything? Like, it's my bad. Sorry. You could have reminded me to do it. Have you reminded me to do it once? No, I brought it up myself every single time.
No, I remind you
So
at
shut
least
the
a couple
fuck
times.
up over there.
I remind you at least a
I'm gonna
couple
beat you.
times.
Abusive partner roleplay. Oh.
Okay, to give you guys context, we have little grates above the doors of my office and our main bedroom, and Siel wants to block that
Seal
with
the
like
grates.
sound foam.
Seal the grates.
That way, it's
sound
less
foam
loud.
doesn't stop sound.
It just stops
Like
it from
much at
bouncing
all.
around,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is
but I
probably
mean,
what's happening.
Yeah. Like it's going from the grates over there and then bouncing around, and maybe the sound phone will help a little bit. Maybe try. We'll see. We'll see.
It reduces the range at which the sound perforates and reduces bouncing. The fuck was that word I just used? Hold on. Perforate.
Reverberating?
Perforates.
She said perforates, like pierce.
Oh, okay.
Perforation.
Mhm.
Don't
I was
like you
right.
know
All I
what
know
that
is that
Actually,
apparently
you
a
used the word
bunch.
correctly. I actually used the word correctly. That was a big word.
All
Let's
I know
go,
is that a bunch of
Sooky.
people apparently try to put sound foam on things thinking that it's gonna like make the room quieter, and then it doesn't make their like room quieter. Not their room, but like outside the room, I should say.
Yeah. The thing that you want to do mainly is, if you want to make it so that you're not making as much noise, is in the corners of the rooms is usually where sound likes to bounce, and that's where like
You only need to do 2 walls if you're trying to stop stuff from bouncing.
yeah.
Because a
But
wall
my
directly
my
opposite
room is like,
won't.
I have my door in the hallway here, where it's the only part of my room that's like connected to the rest of the house, sort of. So like I just need to do that that bit there, or that door, and that little bit of corner where the door is. People don't realize if you do that, like you actually have a better chance of like reducing sound by having cardboard underneath the sound pads that you're using, because cardboard is a really good dampener.
Yeah, egg cartons. Egg cartons are a
Yeah.
thing that a lot of people use. Mainly because usually you
Save
just
your
chuck
egg
them in the bin.
cartons, recycle.
Yeah.
That's, you recycle your egg cartons because they're really good for that shit. And you know how like cardboard boxes, like if you rip off one side of the cardboard, it's like got that wavy pattern on the inside of it, like that really ripply. That's also
Mhm.
really good for like dampening sound a bit. But most people will just like put a cardboard thing up and like glue egg cartons to it, and then use that as a soundboard, like sound paneling. We're always told to recycle, so
Yeah, true.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I do have a roommate, so I have to make sure I'm not
Your things.
too loud.
We do have some recycling laying around. We got a bunch of cardboard laying around, and we do have a couple of the milk
We used to have a
jugs.
bunch of cardboard laying around.
Yeah, we cleaned up a bunch of it. We still got a bunch of it though.
You could actually use that on the top of the doors if you wanted to like really reduce the bouncing.
We still have the Cheerios box laying on the floor.
Oh my god, one Cheerios box over here. The next time we go out to put it in recycling, will be taken with us.
And
Holy shit, that sounds like a point of what's it called? Intention.
See, I myself don't really buy eggs all that often because I don't really have them that often myself.
oh,
So a lot of the time I just chuck it out. There's
we
also
use...
like,
Oh no, you go, Sooky. My bad. He cut you off. I'm sorry.
Classic.
no,
Fanboy thinks he's more important than the rest of us.
it's
No.
lag. It's lag. Your voice comes
No.
out later or earlier. I don't know. You're fine. You can say what you want to say.
I was gonna say that me and Siel use eggs fairly regularly. Like
What do you mean we use eggs? Motherfucker, you cooking shit?
I cook myself
Holy.
eggs every now and again.
Punz eats
like
them. Punz eats
every
them.
2 months you
And
make
Punz is
yourself like
like
an egg
50%.
because like I'm asleep or something? Like
No, I make it for lunch.
damn fucking Chef Gordon Ramsay over here making an egg every 2 months.
I never said I was Chef Ramsay. What the hell? Why are you judging me so bad? Yeah, acting like I think I'm a fancy
That's a
schmancy out
certified
here.
tiki moment.
Yeah, I do occasionally once in a blue moon make like a scrambled egg or something for myself.
Meanwhile, I'm over here egg washing, fucking like every single goddamn piece of fish we'd ever have, using eggs constantly because you just need to do that. Fucking pancakes, fucking any meal he wants, I make. He's like, yeah, I made an egg this bi-monthly.
I said we use eggs. I never said I
We
use eggs.
use the eggs?
I said we use eggs.
Okay. Okay, buddy.
That's funny.
You're so confrontational today.
I also just don't buy eggs that much because the majority of the time when I look at the eggs, there's like 1 or 2 eggs in the fucking cartons that are like cracked or like leaked into the carton, and it's like, yeah, I'm not getting that. And then you look at another one, and it's like, oh, this one's not that great either. Because you get dumb kids who grab them and go, yeah, mom, and then they just fucking drop them in the basket or in the trolley. And then they're like, oh, you stupid kid, you fucking did this. And then they put the eggs back in the thing. And it's like, fuck you.
Oh, that's awful when you buy eggs and you forget to check, and then it just 1 or 2 of them are cracked. You're just like, dang it.
Yep, I do the thing where I pick them up. I look on the bottom to see if any of the cardboard's like wet at all or darker. And then I always open them and have a look and go like, yep, okay, cool.
Yep. Me and Siel always checking up on them.
The egg?
But
No,
then,
we're not.
you have some days where you don't do that, like you forget, like you slack a bit, And that's the days they get you and you're like, fuck.
My mom always taught me to always check my eggs as if it was life or death. She was so serious about it. I had something similar to that, but instead it was for milk expiration dates and like half and half expiration dates. My mom was always like, always check the expiration dates. Always try to get the ones in the back. You want to make sure they last as long as they possibly can, and all that good stuff. But I mean, it isn't like terrible advice, but like it was drilled into me to always check the expiration dates, and I'm sure CEO can confirm that whenever we buy milk, I always check the date on it. Whenever you grab
check
it. Yeah, I peek over at the date. Yeah, I peek over it and I check it. I peek over and check it.
Doing that in the
People
cart then,
not
where I'm not
check it?
seeing them. Well, that's
Yeah,
weird
in the
also,
cart.
because I'm pushing the cart.
I do.
So I don't see that either.
I do.
I was gonna say, I think that's the worst thing when it comes to like expiration dates, because like when I buy bread, I've had in the past, like I don't know why, like Dad does this, because like sometimes, because most of the time he'll ring up and he'll be like, oh, I'll head over this afternoon, and is there anything you need from the shop? And I'll be like, oh, butter, bread, whatever. And like he's like, okay, and then he comes over and he brings a loaf of bread, and the bread's off the next day, and I'm like, do you not check the expiration dates? Like,
Yeah.
it's not hard. It's literally on the tag of the bread before you pick it up. Like you can just lift the bread up, have a look, and go, yeah, that goes off tomorrow, or whatever. Especially here in Australia, where we have weather where it's like hot, muggy, changes to cool, changes back to hot and muggy, and it's like bread is really cool in comparison to like what it was, the day before.
Cool 25 degrees.
Yeah. And it's like, because of that, bread's very it's very sensitive to the weather change, and so it'll go off 3 days before the expiration date sometimes, or 2 days or whatever, right? Even though I put it in the cupboard in the dark or whatever, like just to try and make sure it's stays good. And it's just annoying, because like I'll be like, cool, I could go for a sandwich, and I open up the packet of bread, and then the fucking get punched in the face by like expired. It's like, because of that smell. It's annoying, because I'm just like, every time I buy shit, just so I know I'm not wasting money, I always double, triple check the expiration date.
Yep.
And like, there's a few days a week where like there's certain days that I know now that like they're selling the bread from yesterday and not any new bread today. So I'm not going to bother buying bread today. I'm going to buy bread tomorrow.
Yeah. Although I feel like recently me and Siel have had bad luck when it comes to white bread getting moldy, right?
You could just say bread.
Yeah, I can hear the freaking smirk on your face
White
when you said
bread?
The wholemeal.
You should get multigrain. Multigrain's better.
Is that what we call? Never mind. I'm not gonna. I just realized.
Wholemeal and multigrain are different.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Whole grain No, wholemeal
We
and
get
multigrain are
wheat.
different.
We get wheat whole grain now.
Yeah, we
so-
get wheat now.
Whole grain's better than white bread. White bread's
Wholemeal
probably
as
the
well
worst one.
is, yeah. Because what we have here, Soap, is we got white, wholemeal, multigrain,
Multigrain. Rye is also a
rye,
common one, I guess.
sourdough.
Sourdough, yeah.
Sourdough.
And that's about it, really, that I see on the shelves for like normal breads. Anyway, if you want, you go to the buns and stuff, and it's got like Hawaiian sweet rolls and all that kind of stuff. But yeah.
Yeah.
Wholemeal's good for you, but it goes off a lot quicker.
Does
Really?
it?
Yes. Because
I
it
don't
doesn't
know,
have
I mean,
all the it doesn't have as
it-
much sugar or chemicals in it as the white bread does.
The white bread always
I don't know.
goes
I
melty
just
way
leave it in the
faster than
fridge anyway,
wheat.
so it doesn't go
I
off.
can't stand.
If you leave it outside the
bread
fridge, it goes
like
off in
that.
a couple days. It doesn't matter about the fucking expiry date.
Yeah.
Expiry dates on bread are stupid. They don't make any sense because it can go off way before it and go off way after.
Yeah, because it depends on the flour they used at the time they were making it. Because they could have used flour that was expired by a day or whatever, cook it all up, and then it only lasts a day or two. Where if they use fresh flour, it could last a week. Like,
honestly, I keep a loaf in the freezer as well, just in case it goes off.
yeah, unfortunately, my freezer and my fridge ain't really big enough for that.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's just like I get what I get, and most of the time I have toast anyway. So if it's a little stale, it doesn't matter because I'm toasting it.
Gets me is how many people don't look at nutrition label ingredients lists on food they buy and have no idea what they're putting in their mouth. Yeah. True. Because that's another thing I was drilled into when I was younger, to like look at the ingredients and freaking food and stuff. Because like I remember last time we went shopping, hun, I got like canned fruit. I think it was
You were
pears,
like,
I think.
low sugar, grabs canned fruit.
And the canned fruit has freaking corn syrup in it, and like the water that the fruit are in. What the heck?
And you saw that, and you still grabbed it. So
Because I was like, I want fruit though.
this
But
fanboy lying to every single one of you. You ain't looking at the expiration date on anything.
No, I do. Okay, look, this time I bought a different brand of fruit in a can, and this one doesn't have corn syrup in it. So no, I do look at it. I do read it. Get wrecked.
Well, you ain't the one looking at the milk expiration date, because I'm the one grabbing the milk all the time.
I peek at it when you put it in the cart.
I'm glad you could, peek off my answers.
What the heck? I swear. Hi Tay, hi.
Hi, Tay.
Hey, do you look at at food labels when you get stuff? The ingredient label.
Of course, every sane person does that. It's right there.
I mean, there are tons of people who don't, like, at all.
That's true.
Again, it's for everyone. It's like depends on what kind of mind state you're in at the time you're buying.
It
stuff.
depends on what I'm buying.
Like hours of work
honestly.
and you stuff, and you're just like, oh, I just want to I'll grab this and I'll grab this and chuck that in there, and there we go. I'll get home, and then you get home and you don't think about it that day, but then the next day you see it and you're like, fuck, I'm an idiot. Tay doesn't. Okay.
I guess
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there's many things that I'd be buying. There's not many like food label things that I would think. What's it called? Hang on, I'm trying to think and I can't think. there's not many things
When
that I
can
would buy that I don't know already what it is. Like, I'm not like going, oh, there's this new thing that I should try.
Yeah.
It's usually like, just basic
mine-
stuff.
Mine's more so just the expiration date stuff and whatnot. That's about it. That's the only thing that usually, depending on a mindset or whatever, like, is something that I get. Like, a lot of the time I buy a lot of canned food because it's non-perishable and it keeps for a while. But then there's some times where I just like, I just want a pack of noodles and then I buy those and yeah. I think the worst thing about here is like I bought a 12-pack of beef noodles for like $10. And all the flavor satchels were hard as rocks, like and like moist, still, like they were moist inside their little sealed packets.
That should never happen, honestly.
Yeah, and it's like that's how you can tell those are bad. Because they're supposed to be powder. They're supposed to be like dry powder.
That's not. I don't think that's a locational thing. That's just like they actually did not seal those packets correctly.
Yeah, and it's annoying. Because like I was like, maybe it just doesn't matter, and like I put the flavor satchel in hot water and stuff, and then I ate it. I was like, ugh, this is gross. Like, what the fuck? So then I fucking threw it all out.
This week.
And then I bought 12-pack of chicken noodles instead for $10. And when I came home, they were complete powder. They were dry as fuck. And I was like, yeah, see, this is how it's supposed to be. And it tasted really fucking good.
Nice. Wait,
So I don't know
powdered
what the hell
chicken
they
noodle?
did.
He wasn't listening.
No,
he said
the-
nice just to carry on the conversation.
The flavoring thing is the
Flavoring
powder.
sachet.
Oh,
You know
okay.
the powder?
Yeah.
Holy
The
shit.
sachets?
Holy fuck.
Fucking hell. So if I have one brain cell, how many does Punz have?
You
Y'all
know,
are sharing the brain cell.
Punz is just plus one-ing because, Kirby's sucking out his brain.
Yeah, exactly. I got freaking
They fucking hit you with the dumb serum at the goddamn doctor's appointment? What the fuck's going on?
Hey. No. Nuh-uh.
I'm sorry. You have the case of femboy brain. It's terminal.
I heard Sooky referred. I've never heard the little packets referred to as satchels before, and that's what's confused
What
me.
the
Well,
fuck?
Motherfucker, you've
I
never
said
been
it wrong
outside,
because
you've never, like,
it's
talked to a
sachet.
foreign
They
person,
are called
yeah.
sachets, not satchels. But
Jesus.
Sachet? I've never heard them be called
Yeah, they're
sachets.
called sachets. Sachet
Fucking
is the
city boy, never
correct term.
goddamn talked to anybody else. I got fucking rich city.
Sorry, I've
Yeah.
never eaten instant noodles before.
actually,
Oh, what the heck? Okay.
they're called flavor Hootsima Watsits. You know, you gotta.
Okay, let me address these allegations individually. First off, I like eating the crappy cheap ramen. I eat that all the time growing up. Two, I've never heard sachets being used before. This is the first time I've heard it.
Well, that's what those things are that the chicken stock and the beef stock are in.
Please tell me you don't call sachets sachets.
That's what
I used to call them sachets. It's the first time you
and
And then
heard.
it changed to satchels, and then I was like, satchels is a bag, which is sort of correct, but it's sachet.
Yeah.
He's worked out when you hear an accent.
No, I'm not mad. I'm not worked up. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not old. I'm not old.
How about that, buddy?
Oh, so there's chili food I didn't know about. Maybe, I don't know. Hi, Tara. Hi. Do you Australians have secret food tech that us Americans don't know about, Sooky and Soap?
Fairy bread.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's like
Bitch,
American
that's just sugar and
bread.
sprinkles on fucking bread.
Yeah.
No, it's just the sprinkles are the sugar. It's just buttered bread with sprinkles. That's it.
I
my
literally had
God.
some yesterday.
Yeah, the secret
Hey,
tech
it's
is
the perfect
struggle food.
It's the perfect thing to make kids when you just like don't want to give a fuck about what you're making them.
You're like,
Oh my God.
yeah, here, kids, have fairy bread. Woo!
Yeah, woo, look at it, it's colorful.
We didn't get
and
you a
it
cake
tastes
this year,
like
but we
sugar.
got fairy bread.
Yay! I love fairy bread.
Yeah.
Let's go. Butter
Oh.
and sugar.
I remember back when in the, like Australia used to be cool enough that you could actually enjoy an ice cream birthday cake
Hey, Moko. Hi,
Oh,
from
hi.
McDonald's. But now you would not be able to because that shit would melt.
Wait, you get ice cream birthday cake from McDonald's?
Yeah. They used to do the ice cream cakes at McDonald's for birthdays.
You can still do that.
You
Really?
can, but like it's a lot harder now because it's so fucking hot.
I mean, at this time of year, yeah, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't melt that much faster than it did back then, I don't think.
Why is temperature the issue? Are the McDonald's not air
An
conditioned?
ice cream cake.
And I assume you're eating it inside.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm a little confused on it too.
Like if it's not hot, I'm assuming you guys would eat it inside.
Well, it's also depending on the location you're at, because like the McDonald's we used to get them at, very few people entered. But now
The,
people are constantly coming in and out, so like the aircon doesn't matter because the door is basically always open.
I don't know. The what's it called room is a completely separate room. The birthday room is usually a separate room.
Oh, we don't have birthday rooms. There wasn't any birthday rooms.
Oh, your McDonald's doesn't have a birthday room? I swear, every
No.
McDonald's here has a birthday room, like attached to
No.
the fucking playground. At least the like
Yeah.
ones that I've visited.
No, this one is these ones are just the normal open
What do you mean?
seating areas.
Yeah.
The older ones have the birthday room still. The one in my hometown when I grew up in, that one has the birthday room, and it
Fuck's
had
a birthday room.
it had a room for where you go
McDonald's
for
have
birthday
a separate
parties.
room for birthday parties.
Never
It-
once
Yeah.
in my life have I ever heard this or seen this.
I have
You
seen
you
one
never
with
got
a
invited to a
birthday room.
birthday party at McDonald's?
Fuck no.
Okay, well, I mean, lots of little kids love going to McDonald's for their birthday. So then they have the birthday at the McDonald's, you know? In the party room.
No, there were some
See,
McDonald's
yeah,
that I saw.
get his
that
ass,
had
Mokusi.
birthday
Get his ass. Get his ass. Fuck him up.
Okay, no, what the heck? Okay,
In Galway, that is true. I actually do like my body temperature. I can feel radiating off my body. So
okay. Well, first off, I grew up in New Jersey, not Delaware, so it's in New Jersey.
It's even worse.
what the heck? Okay. In Australia, did you guys have the N64 rooms?
The what?
That was just the playhouse, motherfucker. It was just there at the playroom.
Yeah.
at the
You guys
RSL,
don't. Okay, we
At
do
the
it. We did
RSL
it
we
like
did.
at like pubs and shit. But
So-
like at like McDonald's, no.
Yeah,
Not that McDonald's had fucking video game like rooms with consoles and shit in them.
This was
Yeah,
like the
like-
early 2000s that this happened. That we had the N64. It would have like the controller attached to the like entire stand through like a little like metal or plastic band that wouldn't move very much. And I'm sure those things were literally the cause of like diseases being spread 98% of the time because fucking little kids would wipe their snotty little noses and then touch the controllers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Here, I'll
So-
show you guys
That need
on
to be so
Shane.
rude.
my mum used to work in a RSL when we were kids, and she would, because she worked there, she was able to put us into the kids room, which was upstairs away from all the gambling and all the alcohol and stuff. and it had actual Nintendo 64s just inside normal little wooden cabinets that you'd have your TV sitting on. Controllers would be coming out, and everyone would just be playing Mario, Mario Party, Donkey Kong 64, all that kind of stuff, right? And then, we'd get picked up at the end of our shift, and we'd go home. And then if you weren't like kids of the people that work there, people would have to pay like $10 or $20 when they come to visit. Like, they're like, oh, I couldn't leave the kids at home, so I bring them here so I could drink and gamble, and they can come up here and play with all these strangers and stuff, all these strange kids and stuff. And there was basically one or two people that looked after the kids up there.
Pub playrooms went hard as a little kid.
Yeah, they were so fun. I played Kirby 64.
Man, motherfucker, I just have to play in traffic. Y'all got a fucking playroom? Like, what the fuck?
I
was out there dodging cars.
There was one that we had. It was a PS2 room, and it had what's it called? It had I can't remember the name of the game. Harry Potter, PlayStation 2 Harry Potter. I remember the Hogwarts isn't a fucking game, and like when the PS2 was around, it was the PS2 Hagrid, the game that has that fucking Hagrid in it. I just remember a book scene. I remember playing through a book scene.
Yeah,
I don't remember which one it is. It was a PS2 Harry Potter game. I don't know if it.
Because all the Harry Potter games were just named after the fucking chapters of the movies.
Well, no, because the PS2 ones I think were different from those ones. Those are the PS3 ones I think you're thinking about.
No, definitely not.
No, they were only N64s in the US, I think.
Well, yeah, I don't know. We were a little late to the trend, and by the time we got to the trend, I guess PlayStations were a thing.
To have fun in my town, we had to cross a live railroad track. We would walk on the railroad track, on the tracks, the way the train would be going, for at least 30 seconds to get across the bridge to go down to a fucking river.
Oh my god.
You want to know what Harry Potter games there were on the PlayStation 2?
Was it actually that? I had no clue. I just remember everyone calling it Harry Potter PS2.
The Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, but isn't there one that's just Harry Potter? I swear there's one.
Nope. It's all named after.
You ever dodged a live train, hun?
No.
Oh,
it honestly could have been Chamber of Secrets. I have no fucking clue.
You could be thinking of the PS1.
Sheltered as fuck.
No, I think it does make sense that they wouldn't have released all of them on PS3. I just remember all the named ones being on PS3 because at the time I don't think I was like into Harry Potter on the PS2.
Yeah, the only one that has
so I just remember
Harry
playing
Potter
a game
PlayStation
that had a bunch of
1
books
that had that Hagrid.
Was that one? Maybe it was a PlayStation 1 then.
Yeah.
It could have been.
Harry Potter and the
No, it had to not been. That would be way too late.
It's the one with the fucked up Hagrid head.
Maybe it isn't that one then. Maybe it's a different game. I don't know. It had. All I know is it had a scene where there was like a bunch of fucking books flying around, and they were like sentient books.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I have no clue which game it is.
Pretty sure it was the Philosopher's Stone.
I mean, I have no fucking clue, to be honest.
I don't know either. That could have happened in any of the first few, I think. Oh no, because there was in the third one, Hagrid gives Harry the book of monsters, and the book is a monster, and he has to stomp on the book.
Which one's that?
The third one?
Third one? Okay, it's probably that one then. I don't fucking know.
Oh, you mean the book that's fucking
It was a bunch of books. They're all flapping around like bats and shit.
Yeah, that's in the library
in
okay. Hogwarts. Yeah, that's PlayStation 1.
I don't know how to even look that up, to be honest.
That's Philosopher's Stone.
Okay.
I remember that level because I got frustrated with it.
I was like
Actually,
5-6 years
Two of
old.
the games
I
had that
don't remember it at all.
had that scenario with the books. It was 1 and 2.
The only Harry Potter game I played was the one for the Wii of the fifth book. One with the who's the freaking lady in the pink dress that like was it Umbridge?
Yes.
Lady
Yeah,
Umbridge.
Umbridge. Yeah, that one. I played the Wii game of that movie. And that's pretty okay. Pretty
God,
fun.
I hate that bitch. Like, they really made you hate her.
Mm-hmm. She's the
Mm-hmm.
worst. What? What,
Nothing.
hon?
No, no, no.
Is this big fun of everything I do day? Is that what this is?
No, it's fine. No, it's...
Hmm?
J.K. Rowling self-insert. Exactly, Moko.
True. Glad you did the forest review.
Anyway, they had
Exactly.
like really shit games like on PS2 in that place, and they you would fucking go there and they'd already have the game like half progressed.
Yeah.
Or if you try to progress it and then you try to play it again next time, they wouldn't have that fucking game in the console or whatever. So it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Or like if you had a PlayStation at home, you'd bring your memory card and be like, "Can I play on my memory card my save?" And they'd be like, "Yeah," and you'd be like, "Thank you."
They did that? I don't think I ever
Interesting.
asked that. I never attempted that because I don't think I even had a PS2 at the time, to be honest. That was when I had a PS3.
I
They were
just
always
remember
like
the
a
rich
whole
kids
generation
doing that.
behind. Okay. I have no clue. I didn't talk to many of the other kids there.
But
They're all weird.
Yeah,
do you play Marines?
Whoa.
What?
Marines is like Starship Troopers, but like different.
No clue what that is. to be honest.
Marines. Project Swarm was on Nintendo 64 and PlayStation. And it was like co-op.
No, that means nothing to me.
Okay.
It was a very fun game. Very scary too.
Tanika's so cool to write the Harry Potter
It's like-
books. She's such a queen. True.
You had weapons based on the character you played as. So you had the male who was.
I can't even figure out how to spell it, so.
ARMORINES.
Wait. Say it again.
Jesus
on,
Christ, fucking bimbo. So
was in the middle
brain
of
working at
typing. I was in the
2%
middle of
power
typing.
constantly.
Well, say it again.
Yeah, I'll type it in chat. Yeah.
No, do it again. Just...
In case chat wants to look too. Marines. So
Okay, I found it.
ARMORINES.
No, I've never seen this game in my life.
Okay.
To be fair, this says Nintendo 64, so that would be why.
And there is a PlayStation version. It's the same.
Why? I did. Okay, I only played PS2 and after.
Yeah.
So.
It was really
wouldn't
cool.
know.
I loved it. It had like a motion sensor thing on it and everything.
Motion sensor. I fucking hate motion sensing in games.
It was before Halo, and yet it has the same motion sensor system.
I don't think I've ever really liked the motion sensing system.
It's also, if you look up at the health bar and everything up top, it looks very similar to Halo.
It's not that I don't play video games, it's just that I haven't played video games that were console exclusive in the 1990s because I wasn't alive in the 1990s.
That's when you became in Minecraft and Harry Potter. Actual legendary figure. True, Moko. I hear there's some weirdo called Notch apparently making like a Minecraft 2 for some reason. I don't know why. It's kind of Kind of weird for some random guy to just make the sequel to a game he didn't make.
No, there's
Yeah,
people who
Soap's
do
an
stuff
actual
like that
fetus
anyway.
goblin.
There's people who actually do that though, like make the spiritual successor for a game, even though they're not the ones that are the IP. But I get the joke here.
So
I do get the joke, but it does happen.
of people making games and sequels to games or whatever. So, you know Jurassic World Evolution, like the park building game for Jurassic Park sort of thing? The same people who made Planet Zoo made that game, but for some reason, when they made the Jurassic World version, they took out a lot of mechanics that their other game had that would have made the game a lot better. In the fact of like certain things that involved guests and all that kind of stuff. And it really pissed me off because I thought Jurassic World Evolution 2, like the second one to it, would improve and like add those features that they had. And it didn't. And now they're making a Jurassic World 3 and they're like, oh, well, this is going to be way better. And it's like, but Jurassic World Evolution 2 was literally just Jurassic World Evolution 1 with a graphics upgrade and maybe extra areas, and that's it. Like, what is 3 going to do? Is it just going to be the same
Hey,
fucking
you
shit?
you can't beat peak.
It's so dumb. And then I was like, why would I do that when I could just buy Prehistoric Kingdom, which has all those aspects of everything, both the games, but better, and has Nigel Marven voicing the person who like commentates over everything. Those of you that don't know, Nigel Marven was like a part of like Prehistoric Planet or something that he was like the voiceover for, like a show. But yeah.
Your friend playing yours game that's Minecraft meets Don't Starve looks pretty fun.
Oh. I like Don't Starve.
Server's
Very
fun.
hard.
That's a game I wish I could play with other people, because I played a bunch of the single player of that game, and then they released Don't Starve together a few years
Don't start
after
more
that.
like don't snooze.
Like Don't Snooze.
Yeah,
Whoa!
That was the issue I had with
Whoa.
Don't Starve. I lost interest in it after the first hour of gameplay.
Interesting.
Jeez.
Like, it started off really fun to play, and then it just sort of, died from there for me. But a lot of games
Survival
do that for some
games
reason for me.
snore.
I think Dark Souls and like, or Souls-like games and Monster Hunter in general ruined gaming for me.
How so?
I don't know. It's just like the amount of stuff that you get and can do, and like the amount of progression you have and everything is not really matched by any other game these days.
Interesting. Yeah, that was
I think
probably-
Siel knows what I'm talking about. When it comes to like Monster Hunter, just like I think Monster Hunter has one of the best senses of progression in gaming, personally.
Ads are coming up. We'll be back in a second, guys.
Yeah.
The only person this applies to is Moko.
True. This is very sad. It's only applies to Moko. No. Die.
Moko said die.
No. I don't know if 6 tons of peanut butter is gonna save you from Moko now. I don't know. Oh no.
Save you from Moko or me from Moko?
Save myself from Moko.
Ah. Why do I care about that?
You
What the fuck?
What emote is that?
Thanks to Dan, I'm no longer caught in the tide of ads.
I love that fairy, like the fairy hamster. The fairy god hamster.
Ew. The fairy mod hamster. That haven't happened yet, by the way. They should be playing. Yeah, they're having somehow.
To be fair though, Dan, for
Nice.
some reason, every time I close Twitch and reopen it, fucking 7TV or Francofacy or whatever like turns off all emote shit, and I have to re-enable all the add-ons again. And sometimes I'm just too lazy and go, fuck it, I can't be bothered this time.
Your picture again is true.
Oh. Are there any shows anyone here has been watching or been keen to wait for?
No.
New shows, no, but I have been catching up on Attack on Titan, as have a few of our friends.
Oh yeah, true.
But yeah, I've actually
There's some shows I need to finish. There's a lot of shows that I have unfinished that I need to finish.
The reason why I brought it up is because Soap's gonna be like, yes, W, woo, finally.
What?
I've been watching The Mandalorian. I just finished season 1.
Okay.
And it's getting my itch back for Star Wars related content. And so after Mandalorian, I may look at Andor.
Yeah, I mean, I need to finish Andor. I only watched half of it, but the first half was pretty good for what I watched.
That was good.
For context,
I just lost motivation when I watched half of it, and then the other half got watched without me. So I was like, "Oh, okay,
yeah, I get that.
don't wanna
I feel
watch
that way
other-
with gaming and media as well. But for context, Andor was something that I argued I'm never going to watch because I'm just not interested in shows with just a name of a person as the title. I was never interested.
That's like
in that
the
person.
majority of Star Wars stuff, though.
Yeah, but I
Not
like
gonna watch
Obi-Wan
Obi-Wan.
as a character. I didn't like Andor as a character in Rogue One. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not about Andor. No,
is
it is,
about-
but it's not. It is about Andor, but it's not like he's not the same character from Rogue One. I can see why Rogue One
See,
would put
yes,
people off
that's-
Andor,
That's what
but
I'm
like,
thinking. After
it's a
watching
different
a bit of
character.
Mandalorian, because watching season 1, obviously I saw like a little bit of like Boba in it and stuff like that. Because the Book of Boba Fett was fucking dog shit.
I didn't watch it.
But Boba
I saw
Fett
something
is
about
cool
it
in The
where there's
Mandalorian.
what. I saw
So,
one
like,
thing about
The
Boba
depiction
Fett.
might be different, so that made me think
Where-
about Mandalore.
I saw one thing about Boba Fett where there's a whole episode where Boba Fett shows up once and doesn't speak at all. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is the point of
Yeah.
a show about Boba Fett if Boba Fett doesn't show up at all?
Yeah.
Also, apparently, the Book of Boba Fett is supposed to watch The Mandalorian and that after because it ties in very, very heavily.
I heard.
Yeah,
That's
but-
weird.
The Book of Boba Fett, it will still be dog shit after The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna fix it. I think it's just one of those things where it's like you watched it without any context, so it like makes it a lot worse. But it's not great anyway.
So, as a kid and growing up, I fucking loved Boba Fett. Boba Fett was like my favorite character because he was so mysterious, he was so badass, and he didn't really say a lot and everything. And then the
He was
Book of
just
Boba Fett
Kalama.
sort of like when you watch it, you're like, this doesn't feel like Boba Fett at all.
Mhm.
You know, this doesn't feel like the character I'm used to or whatever. Like, and then turns out it's like, oh yeah, the person that acted as him decided to take him a different route, and I was like, you mean away from the actual character? Okay, what the fuck?
Like the actor himself was just like, yeah, I think we should change the character.
Isn't it the same guy that plays the clones in
Yeah,
Star Wars 2?
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Attack of the Clones?
I don't remember his name, but yeah, he was the same guy, and it's just like, I look at the Book of Boba Fett like I look at Steven Seagal, like like him at that point as an actor is just like you're watching him do stuff and you're like, oh, that's not great. You know what I mean? Where they're like, Yeah, make Steven Seagal fight 5 people at once and make them lose for some reason because he grabbed their hand or something. And make him look more skilled than he actually is. And they're like, I got that feeling when I was watching Book of Boba Fett.
Gotta make him look cool.
Yeah. I never even got to finish Book of Boba Fett, actually. I'll probably finish it once I've finished Mandalorian, and then maybe like the rest of it will like it won't be as bad, but it'll still be bad. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Although from what I heard, apparently the Mandalorian tie-in isn't like it's like
Very minimal.
weird. It's like
Yeah, no. From what I hear is like it's necessary kind of to understand what the fuck is going on in a couple episodes. So it's like I don't know. It's not like it's adding anything. It's more just that it takes away if it wasn't there, you know.
Yeah.
Or if you didn't watch one of them.
I feel like it's just a strange way to go about it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, most series should be standalone, unless they're like, if I understand movies needing prior movies to watch, but like seasons and things should be able to be standalone.
Yeah,
for the most part, I feel like.
One question I had, because I was like, I swear in my head, I was like, that doesn't sound like the lore like of Mandalorians properly. Disney changed the lore of Mandalorians, didn't they?
To some extent.
Because they changed it to a fucking religion instead of like it actually being
No.
a race.
It is still a race.
No, they're literally watching it and they say it's not a race, it's a religion.
It's a race and a way of living. It's
because like
it's like there are Mandalorians.
It's like, but you were born on Mandalore, so you're a Mandalorian. Like you got to be a Mandalorian. He's like, I wasn't born on Mandalore, and a Mandalorian isn't a race; it's a religion. It's a creed.
Well,
That's what he literally said.
I mean, yeah, but that's also a sort of
they retconned it
as well. They also said otherwise in what's it called? They also say otherwise in Rebels. So I don't know. Rebels is Disney, so it's
so
just
weird though.
It's more like it's a creed.
Like they contradict themselves way too much, is what I mean.
But a lot by birth, and there are Mandalorians who would reject being a Mandalorian, right? And that's I don't think you would consider those proper Mandalorians.
So it's like the same thing of like they're a
like
Sith,
would you call the clones Mandalorians because they've got Mandalorian blood?
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't follow any of the Mandalorian principles.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a few they have like training and shit that some Mandalorians would have, and they have like skills that they would have, but they're not like, you know.
It's like
they're not. You wouldn't call them Mandalorians.
Okay. Because Mandalorians are meant to, like, in lore, before Disney, like, put their grubby little hands in it, was a race of people, like, they were basically human,
it's a race and a creed.
Stronger. They were stronger, they had better reflexes and all that kind of stuff. And then, because the way you're saying it, it reminds me of, like, if you ever played the Old Republic, you remember the Sith race?
I didn't play the Old Republic.
Okay, so the Sith race was like a bunch of red alien-looking guys with like whiskers and stuff coming off them, and they looked very humanoid, and they were known as Sith. But then also Sith were, you know, evil Jedi. So like it's sort of in that fact of like they're a pure-blooded Sith, and then they're a Sith like religion-wise. In that fact is the way that you're really saying it, like.
Yeah, I don't know. It is a little confusing, I think.
Yeah.
There's definitely some changes to the Mandalorians. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but there is some
Because
changes.
I'm just basing it off of KOTOR and KOTOR 2 with like Mandalorian stuff where like
yeah, well,
they'll
KOTOR's
talk about
not canon
themselves.
at all.
Not
so-
anymore.
Yeah.
It's a shame
Yeah.
they made a lot of extended universe stuff. Not
I
canon.
actually wonder if when they do like the remaster or remake, if they are if they're planning on making that canon. Because it seems like the remake is going to be like a proper remake, not just a remaster. So they're like
Oh,
going
really?
a complete.
Okay.
Well, it seems that way because they're taking forever for it, and the way they were talking about it in like shit, it makes it sound like it's a little bit
So
more
there's
than a
gonna be lot of
remaster.
retconning.
I assume they'll change some story stuff to fit into the canon, but like
Yeah.
honestly, that's mostly speculation.
Okay.
Um, and honestly, it really does need a remake over a remaster because
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
that shit,
I agree.
like,
I agree.
oh my god, I tried playing not Knights of the Old Republic. I tried playing the MMO one. I think it's just called The Old Republic.
Yeah.
Or Star Wars: The Old Republic. SWTOR, is that how people refer to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I tried playing that, and it was like really fucking brutal. At least I could not handle the controls. The controls were like, ugh.
Yeah. I agree. So, because I watched season 1 of Mandalorian literally all of last night until about 1:30 in the morning, and I was like, maybe I'll watch season 2 tomorrow night because it's good. They're all 8 episodes, and they're all about 45 minutes each or something.
Okay. I also binged a bunch of Attack on Titan over the past couple days.
Yeah.
I am decent ways through the final season, where it's like it's the episode where they're all at the campfire. Forgot exactly which number that one was, but
It's 25 in that season, something like that.
Yeah. I actually been surprisingly enjoying it. And having a lot of fun with Attack on Titan.
That's good.
Because
apparently they do. I was gonna say, yeah, and I'm reading this, and it does say that they refer to it as a remake, so it's probably rather than a remaster. Sorry, I was on the last topic.
You're fine, so. But yeah, I've been enjoying it surprisingly because I watched Attack on Titan back in the day when like the first season came out, and I remember how
back in the day, you old fuck.
That was when when I was in high school.
Oh shit! How long ago was that?
Dinosaurs were still walking the earth.
Yeah. Oh, wait, was it? When did Attack on Titan come out? Because how Attack on Titan.
So true, Sooky.
Yeah, the anime started in 2013. So yeah, like 12 years ago. Is 12 years not back in the day enough?
Just no one refers to back in the day as for 65-year-old motherfuckers reminiscing about high school,
Back in the day, yeah. I don't know how often I say back in the day. I think I say when I was a kid.
Back in the day.
Old.
Back in my day.
Old to me.
But
I say back when I was in high school. Ooh.
Or to be in this stream, be older
Back
than
in the
Punz,
day,
right?
it just sounds like
Anything I feel.
Did you? Okay, so like,
Hey, if you're older than 24, you're a fossil.
I love how you had to think how old you were, Soap.
No, I was trying to think of how old. No, I was trying to think of how old STB was because I didn't want to call her a fossil.
Okay. I see what you're doing there. Okay. Yeah, I guess Gallus probably does to you. So, damn,
100%.
that's fucked up.
Most people are DOS.
No. I guess most of us here are just talking dust, I guess. Damn.
100%. That totally wasn't a joke.
And yeah, and I'm continuing the joke. How does it feel to talk to 3 piles of dust, Soap?
Oh, it's
It's
hard.
like the
you
movie
know?
The Mummy.
True.
The Mummy? That's a great movie.
Hell yeah. One of Brendan Fraser's greats. I haven't seen that movie in ages. I actually might want to watch The Mummy again.
Which Mummy movie is the one with
Scorpion
the
King?
one with Scorpion King? Is it
3.
called Scorpion King?
And it's so dog shit looking CGI wise.
Oh, yeah.
I know, it's so funny.
You know what's really funny? Like, they interviewed the guys who did the CGI for that, and they're like, we literally told the studio we weren't finished yet, and the movie released with that.
That's
And they're like, we needed more time. Like, it would have looked way better, but then the meme that grew out of it, because, like, supposedly The Rock wasn't there for any of it, right?
Oh
All
yeah,
they
no,
had
they just
was-
got his likeness. I don't think
all
there's a
they
single
had-
scene
no,
that
all
was
they
like,
had
his,
was-
legit thing.
His face, like, on a piece of paper, like, glued to a stick that they were all looking up at.
Oh,
It was
yikes.
so fucking funny.
That's even worse than just like, oh, he's just not there.
Yeah.
That's like, oh no, they didn't get anything. They didn't get any proper reference. Oh, good hell.
I need to watch The Mummy again. I'm gonna organize.
I wonder if there's a
Marathon
3D
them.
scan of the Rock's face just available online nowadays.
Who's scanned
Probably.
in the Rock's face?
Plenty of studios would have.
The Rock skin
I-
The Rock's face, probably.
I think a lot of studios would have scans of the Rock's face. I just wonder if any of them are public. Do you know how many fucking movies that guy's in?
More than 2.
Damn, just a few more than 2.
I just mean, like, more than 2 as in, like, there's only, like, 2 or 3 movies that he really actually does a good job in.
Does he do a good job in any movie?
Walking Tall,
I don't
was
know
very
what that
good.
is.
I think it's called Welcome to the Jungle.
You know what my favorite thing that The Rock's done? I like that is his line in that song.
In that
Remember
song.
that? Do you remember that song, the rap song that had him fucking like it was the shit one, the really fucking bad one.
Yeah, how the road narrows
How many songs was the Rock in that are like?
Well, I don't even know what to begin with, so like it doesn't help me.
I'll find it. If I just type in the Rock song, I'll find it.
I wanna rock and roll all night.
It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. That's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
I'm gonna kill
Yeah.
you.
Yes! I love that line.
It's so
It's
popular.
so fucking stupid.
is that like his theme song from when he's like the wrestler, or?
No.
No, this is like this is a thing that only came out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Huh.
We devour.
I don't know my rock lore. I don't know much
There's
about.
not much to know, to be honest.
Okay, I'm not missing out on anything because I
No,
I
you
was
are
never a
not.
big wrestling person growing up, so so whenever I see people talking about like The Rock or John Cena, and I'm just like, I don't know
Oh yeah, I know
any of
nothing
it.
about them either.
Mm-hmm. All I know is, haha, John Cena do funny Chinese ice cream
Commercial.
thing.
How
Yeah.
many actors don't have face scans of their own face? I wonder.
Hmm.
The only time I feel like AI use of characters and stuff is like if they've passed away and they don't
CGI.
mind being a part of a series.
You just wait,
And if
AI
the
or
family are
CGI?
okay with it, So a good example of that is Alien Romulus. The guy that played as Rook in the first Alien movie that went crazy and tried to kill Ripley and the crew is in Alien Romulus as another android. And it was obviously like CGI and all that kind of stuff, and they just used his likeness, but the family were okay with it. They said it was fine to use his voice and his likeness for the movie because he wanted to return to another Alien movie before he passed away, but he unfortunately passed away.
Hmm.
And yeah, so like that's the only point I really like feel like I can respect AI stuff like that.
I just think people should be recast. What was I going to say?
So sure.
I wonder how people are gonna handle if they make a new fucking Batman game without Kevin Conroy as the voice.
Oh
Are
yeah.
people gonna freak out about that shit and be like, "He's not my Batman"?
It's so different.
Well, no. The thing is, I'm sure that they can find someone who can do a pretty good Kevin Conroy Batman impression, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sure they could find someone with a pretty similar voice where most people won't notice, but then people are going to be like, "Oh, it's not Kevin Conroy."
That's like I watched a YouTube video recently where someone is a big fan of like Dragon Ball Z and stuff, and he's practiced enough that he can do Goku's voice pretty well. And he ended up getting DM'd by fucking Sean, whatever his name is, Sean Schemmel or whatever, whoever does Goku's voice. And he's like, it's not
You're
okay to use AI to copy my voice and, you say stuff that he wouldn't normally say. And the dude messages back really politely going, hey man, sorry, I actually do this as like, and changes to Goku's voice as he's talking, going, I'm actually a voice impressionist, and I like, doing this kind of stuff for fun. You're like a big inspiration of me growing up, yada, 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 yada. And like it blew up because Sean Chammel's known for fucking crashing out quite often.
Really? I did not
Yes.
know that.
He's a piece of shit. Both him and the voice actor for Vegeta are both pieces of shit.
Oh my god.
And he ended up taking down his thing because the person that plays as Frieza now, like the voice for Frieza now in Super, also jumped on the bandwagon for it. And then turns out they just deleted all posts that related to that and like didn't even apologize or anything. And so like the fan base are all like, classic Sean Schemmel L and all that kind of stuff and like crash out and all this shit.
Usually,
And it's like I don't blame them for being like AI being a big thing these days, but like at least have proof.
Yeah, because like there are tons of like AI Goku voices out there, obviously, and like
don't just watch one video and go, oh, it's AI. If you're gonna call them out on AI, watch their other videos in case they start talking normally and talk about how they enjoy being an impressionist or whatever. Like, don't just fucking jump straight on it.
Yeah, like as a voice actor, I can understand them being mad about the whole AI thing because it's like they're just stealing your voice and.
You're a voice actor?
No, I
Well,
mean,
you phrased that. You phrased it was like you're a voice actor.
True, I guess I
As a
kinda
voice
did.
actor.
You did, yeah.
oh my god, that's not what I
As
meant to
a
say.
voice actor.
I
Okay,
mean,
bud.
I do the visual novel thing. That's technically
Stealing
voice
fucking
acting.
credit
acting
again, I see.
Kinda. What the?
I don't know if I'd count that. The fucking visual
As
novels.
how would you phrase that? And
For voice actors, I can
I
understand
imagine
that being
for voice actors.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I need to learn from this too, because I would have said the exact same thing Punz did. Like I don't know how to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the English language is hard. I struggle with it as well.
Yeah.
You struggle with it for a reason.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna eat my
what?
super duper.
Okay. Sooky's eating not real food again.
Super Dupers are good.
Y'all ain't real people, I swear.
I actually haven't had a Super Duper in forever. I don't think it's just fucking frozen cordial.
Yeah, it's just like I can guarantee the guy that plays as SpongeBob, like it does all that voice stuff and whatnot, he would not instantly jump on AI. He'd be like, "Oh, this is interesting," until someone brings it to him that there's proof that they're using AI. You know, there's like different ways you can like.
Okay. It also depends on what they
conduct
said.
yourself.
You know?
Yeah. Like there are ways that you can conduct yourself. You know, when it comes to that kind of stuff, especially as someone who's within the professional business sphere of it.
If someone said something that's like really out of character for that character and it made someone uncomfortable, I feel like the voice actor would be like, "Hey, could you not do that? That makes me uncomfortable." Instantly going to AI is also.
Oh no, that's exactly fine to say that, but it's like it's not instantly jump. Like I'm talking about them instantly jump into AI and all that kind of shit. So I don't like my likeness for AI being used and AI saying this and blah blah blah. It's like, but it's not AI, it's me. And I've always said it's me, and I've never said it was you or this character. I just do it for fun, yada yada. And then like there's some things. There's a recent video I did. I watched. Oh, I'm trying to find it.
I can see how they, as a voice actor, is fine phasing. Oh, okay. Thank you, go. See, he gets me.
Yeah, that's probably also a really
yeah. Getting bailed out once again.
Oh yeah, if I was a famous voice actor and I heard AI of me everywhere and I saw people making like shorts and stuff and making money off of using AI voice of me, I would also be a little angry and peeved, I think. To
like
some
he
degree.
literally just plays games and does the voice when he's playing DBZ games. And I just sent the video in
Okay. Actually, Sooky, this is a super neat opportunity to show you guys something else cool that we
oh my god.
that we have. Yeah. Check this out, guys.
I totally didn't know at all.
Yeah.
I totally didn't know at all.
Well, guys, why don't we move over here to watch this cool YouTube video? Ta-da! What is this? What is that thing?
Cursed.
Why is the what activated? Go away. What? Also, why are you not centered? What? There you go.
Why are you not centered?
Why are you not centered?
Boy doesn't check his scenes for going live. Classic.
No, I did actually check to see going live.
Classic.
Notice how everyone's aligned? Notice how
Classic.
everyone's aligned? I actually checked. I checked and I adjusted us before we went live. But for some
Classic.
reason, the what redeem was just on. I don't know why. It's just like, yep, I'm on now. Okay, but anyway, we have now a second overlay here that we can use when we want to watch videos and stuff. So that way we don't just have to throw it on top of the chat.
Yeah. I don't hear it.
You guys don't hear it? Oh, here, I'll stream my stream to you guys. You guys can...
Oh no, it's not coming through on the stream.
It isn't?
Or it's very low on the stream.
I increased it a few seconds ago. Maybe there's like a delay for you. See now. It's a little quiet. How about this? That's good? Okay.
Yeah, he harasses a lot of people when it comes to Goku.
Hmm?
October?
December?
You remember?
Um,
Like I can hear where he doesn't sound like him a bit sometimes.
yeah.
But he's very close, you know what I mean?
I mean, if it's good enough that that
Yeah.
the Goku person thought he was using a fucking AI.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Sean Chammel's heavily known as like bullying. Basically.
Yeah. I agree with you saying, Go. He's definitely an ass. It's very, very. unprofessional of him to just be like, stop using AI without doing any kind of research or anything. Yeah.
See, that laugh was pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah, the laugh was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Also, we have another thing to show you that I forgot to turn on. We got a little stinger, little stringer for a little Punz N Palz
little
unique
stinger.
stringer. Little stinger.
A what?
Yeah.
What do you mean by a stinger?
The scene transition.
Mm.
Oh,
You see?
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a sneaker, all right.
Like,
What
this
the-
is also just not even an apology either. Like, it's just like,
Oh yeah, I mean, as I was saying, the best way for a lot of people to avoid like negative stuff is to just ignore it completely. Like that's why Fillion still fucking exists, because Fillion's never like mentioned anything about the stuff that Fillion's done wrong.
just super ignoring, yeah.
Yep, just saying nothing sometimes is literally the best PR strategy.
Yep. Ignore it until it goes away.
Speaking of Fillion, there was a tiny update to like the Fillion model situation that we talked about a while back when Gavin was our
What's the
guest.
update?
Actually, there is a little update. Apparently, she and the model creator for Ringo apparently talked behind the scenes and came to some kind of agreement on her. Where was it? Do I still have it? I talked about a bit of it on Thursday's stream because we didn't do Punz N Palz last week, but basically they came to like there was no money exchange, but like she's gonna properly credit when she uses the model now. But still a little bit vague, but yeah.
No.
Look, okay, listen. I sort of, it's sort of weird for someone to be like, yeah, I don't need any money for anything you've done. Like, I feel like if any merch has been made with that model or anything, I feel like money should just be at least offered, you know? Even if the other
Yeah.
person doesn't accept it. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I
No,
agree.
no.
Because Fillion has made a lot of money off of that model via streaming as well as merch and stuff. It's one
Yeah,
thing if you're
exactly,
a smaller
yeah.
streamer and all of that, but Fillion is like I think if I recall from like the stats we were talking about when we talked about her, like she's like one of the most subscribed YouTube channels. She regularly gets thousands of viewers. She makes plenty
Always
of money
collabing.
streaming.
Yeah.
She could definitely afford to like either commission her own custom 3D model, or B, it would be nice of her to give a little bit to.
It's so weird to me that no one is that considerate of others. Like, for me, if I was in that situation, like, I first of all, I never would have been in that situation. I would have first messaged the person and gone, look, I realize I've done the wrong here because I didn't read the thing or whatever. I want to offer you
That
some
sounds
money
so
for
this-
like, you know, making money off of this. So here is an apology thing. Like, it's like I can't believe people can't, like, there's people out there that just don't think of others at all. It's so weird to
Mm.
me.
Get back into Coach Elred again. Hey, if you want to hop in, go. I wouldn't mind, I guess. But I definitely would have loved to have you on as a guest again at some point. Let me get the tweet up on screen. Let me. Where did I put the tweet? Where did I put the tweet? Where's the tweet? Where did I put the tweet? Where's the tweet? Basically the VTuber, the translation for the original tweet is: the VTuber question responded firmly to our request to advance notes and crediting. Both parties were able to work together to resolve the issue amicably. However, it seems no financial transactions were made, so I assume selling the rights. So there wasn't any kind of like selling the rights kind of thing.
Okay.
And that's basically.
I didn't tell Jill there's a goer.
Unfortunately, it's
I swear I was
very
here.
vague, but they did come to some kind of agreement about her using the model and no money was exchanged was basically the gist of it. Think would I love the journey in the future? Heck yeah, absolutely.
I thought I was here.
Sooky does my visit? Sooky.
No, I don't know. I mean, I forget a lot of things, so you may be right.
Am I right? I mean, I've been awake for like 3 days. But yeah, so yeah, that's this very small, simple update. Just Villian and the model creator came to some kind of agreement.
Because I remember this conversation and having it.
How about you and Gao?
About the Fillion thing.
I know I talked about it on my Thursday stream last week because we didn't do Punz N Palz that week. Yeah, I should get some sleep. Yes, you should get some sleep, Dan. You should definitely get some good sleep.
Good night, Dan. Sleep well.
Night, Dan. Night, night.
The middle of the fucking day? Easy.
Well, Dan usually be on that micro nap sleep schedule, right? So, are you gonna do a micro nap, Dan? You're gonna do like a proper sleep. I think you should do a proper sleep if you can. At 10 p.m. last night, and decrypted. True. I don't know how Dan survives on his little micro naps. That's crazy to me. Like, mind you, I can work and function fine off of like a few naps in during the day. Like the past few days, I've been doing like a 3 to 4 hour nap, and then like a 3 hour nap before stream time, kind of thing at the moment. But like, I don't micro nap anymore. Surely, oh, surely, Dan, surely.
If it's more than 2 hours, it's not a nap. It's a sleep.
Interesting.
Micro naps are like 30 minutes or less.
I usually would say that 2 hours is still a nap, but I think 4 hours is
I
like
probably
a sleep.
hold
Well,
2
yeah, that's
hours
what I
a
mean.
nap
Like
still.
anything more than 2 hours is asleep.
Even like 2:10 though, I'd still call it a nap.
Yeah,
I'd
2
stay
hours
up
and
until
10 minutes.
3.
Yep, it's asleep.
I'd still call it a nap, but that's just me. There's no like official thing, I don't think.
It depends. I guess it also
Yeah.
depends on the quality of the nap. Because if like you're not really asleep, like
Power nap to a week to go is great. Power naps do be pretty good if you're able to like time them well. Naps for me are like usually if I'm able to do like what is it? What's the name for like the end of the sleep cycle? Because
REM
like
sleep?
I think so.
That's the sleep that's actually like properly restful.
Yeah,
That doesn't start until like
I believe 90 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's an hour and a half. I was gonna say an hour and a half.
Yeah. So like if I get like a nap that's in like some multiple of 90 minutes, I actually feel pretty good. But sometimes if I'm not able to do that, if it's like less than that, then I feel sometimes worse after the nap. My sleep paralysis zone. Anything. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Also, we should probably run ads.
Didn't we just run ads earlier? Didn't they just auto run?
Your money.
Didn't they
If
just
we're
auto
taking a
run
break,
earlier?
we should run them now so that they don't run in the middle of a conversation later.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a little bit better about like timing these. I don't know if any of you guys need to take a little break because I also want to get better about being like, okay, we're halfway through the show or something. We should probably take a break if anyone needs a break because sometimes I forget to most of the time I forget to bring
That's
it up.
Master Punz.
I mean, I want to give you an opportunity to have breaks. Like it's unreasonable for me to
Can I
expect you
loosen
guys to
the
sit here for 3
chain?
hours. What the? Okay, I am going to run some ads real quick, and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I'll be back. Yeah, stand up, stretch, drink your water, get your snacks. I will be back in a second. And Sooky and Soap and Siel may also take breaks, or not, maybe.
I don't know. If I take a break, I'll probably take it separately.
I'll be back.
I'm in the middle of a match right now.
So true.
That's where we're going. Still,
Yeah.
name 3 colors.
Red, blue, purple. There you go.
Red, blue, purple. So true.
Red and blue make purple.
You only named 2 colors. Purple's just a combination of those 2 colors.
So true.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Ugh. Ugh.
Is anyone else taking breaks, or was it just me?
Nope, just you.
No.
It was just you.
Okay. Okie Alright.
Why you say it like that?
Say like what?
Okie dokie.
Okie.
Okie dokie.
That's it. No comment from you, on.
Nope.
Okay. Yesterday, Siel called me
Classic.
Super Mario or something because I made
Fucking
some
Mario.
videos.
That's Super Mario. What the
Mario
fuck?
is Super Mario. They're the same thing.
No,
Yeah.
no, you idiot.
Yeah.
What's the difference between Mario and Super Mario?
Yeah. Tell us,
Mario's
son.
the fuck. Huh?
Yeah. Tell us, son.
Now I'm not gonna hear
Yeah,
the
tell us,
answer. You fuck. I don't know about Mario. I mean, Super Mario sounds like it's more like the
Okay, what makes Mario super?
the name of the series.
I had to think about how I wanted to fucking humiliate you for a second.
Okay.
His ability to rescue princesses.
I mean, it's just called Super Mario.
No,
Super Mario Bros.
It's just called Mario. The Super Mario Bros. Is just the title they gave the franchise.
Yeah, well, I mean,
he's the Super
No
Mario.
one's going around go Mario. He's Super Mario. No one's doing that.
no, I think Mario is pretty super, to be honest.
Okay, I did my research. Mario can also be referred to as Super Mario when he acquires the Super Mushroom power-up.
Nah, they
Okay, but you were
yeah.
talking about the Mario as the person. You were just talking about the normal Mario, though. You're talking about Mario.
Yeah, but like, yeah, but like, it still technically works.
He will do anything but say that I am right.
What do you mean?
He will find any little thing to be like, yeah, but like.
Well, I also don't entirely agree with you. I think calling Mario Super Mario is fine. I think it's
that's weird.
It's like a harmless thing to do.
No, that's weird.
The man, the myth, the legend. Super Mario.
I believe Mario's last name and first name are the exact same. What was his parents thinking?
Yeah, Mario, and Luigi Mario. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario.
Mario. Mario.
Mario Kart.
Jumpman. Mario was originally Jumpman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Little Mario. You could even call Mario by Little Mario. I feel like that's making fun of his height, eh? I don't think I'd ever say Little Mario to Mario's face, to be honest.
Speaking of games, what have you guys been playing the past week? I guess 2 weeks. I guess is what you have. Show last week.
Marvel Rivals, The Outer Worlds, and Bloodwest.
Oh yeah, that's the last one was what I saw you playing last time, right? So. Yeah, how's that one going?
It's pretty good. I like it. It's interesting. It's it's just like a, I don't even know what I guess immersive sim? Not really though. It's an RPG. I don't know.
So
it's an action RPG.
Okay.
But it's called, it's an indie action RPG.
So you wouldn't call it like you wouldn't call it an FPS? Because like when I saw you play it did give me some Dusk vibes, but
it is an FPS, but like in like the same way that like Fallout is an FPS, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so no wonder you were playing it then. It definitely seems like something that's up your alley.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just good.
No.
Is it so? Yeah, it's. Does it have a
No, I
good
like
story
it.
to it?
I don't mind the story. I don't think the story is like amazing or anything. It's more about the actual gameplay, to be honest.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So it is more of a Fallout 4 than like a New Vegas. Gotcha.
No,
No.
it's not like a. Okay, I was only using the Fallout thing as like. I don't think I'd call Fallout an FPS. It is a first-person shooter, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah,
call
yeah.
it an FPS. You know, it's like just the medium, really, to view it. You know.
God, I just fell asleep with my eyes open. What the fuck?
Isn't this called
That
daydreaming?
was weird.
Keeper.
I don't think that's daydreaming. Is that daydreaming?
Sounds like
Daydreaming is when you're just like trying to like imagine things while like not paying attention to your surroundings, kind of. I think that's what actually is called micronapping.
No, Suki's pulling a Dan. She's doing the Dan tech.
It's that game's more like I don't know I don't know how to explain it. It's like kind of like Deus Ex, I guess, sort of.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, that makes a bit more sense to me.
It's not like the RPG is in like dialogue options and shit. RPG is more like in character progression ways.
Have we talked about Twitch doing that stupid thing where they're thinking of making like the gift system, like the gift badge, like disappear after like a certain amount of time?
I think that was already a thing.
No.
You mean
Like-
as in like it's permanently gone after a little while?
After a little while, it disappears until you gift again.
I'm pretty sure
That
it
was
already
already a
does
thing.
that. Yeah. Like if I go to Burroughs, I don't have the gift badge because I haven't gifted the sub there in a
Mine
while.
disappeared on plenty of things.
Mine never did. Mine stayed.
Ooh. You need to gift at least once a month to have it. It only lasts for a
Yeah,
month.
no. Before that, it stayed up.
No,
for like a year.
it was always like that.
Weird.
Yeah,
So I don't gift often, and I had it.
When
like,
did
I haven't gifted recently, and I still had it.
like Dan, for
When did
example,
you-
he's gifted subs in this channel before, but he only has his little gift badge thing today because
Pretty sure it's a recent change that they made it disappear.
When did they do what? Where did they post something about
Because
it?
a lot of people were very mad about it.
It's probably something else that they've done. I think now they just like actually actively like say something about your badge disappearing. Before they didn't say anything about the badge disappearing. Because I did see a notification saying, "Oh, your badge is gonna disappear." I'm like, I haven't seen that before, but I know it disappears.
that might have been it because I don't remember there being any kind of notification for the badge disappearing.
Yeah. And then now people know that it disappears. Now people are getting mad, but it's always done that. So it's just a, you know.
Yep. Yeah, it's normal. I think it sucks a little bit that it disappears, especially if there's a channel where you gifted a lot of subs in.
Yeah, I mean, if you've gifted a lot of subs, then maybe you can afford more subs. You fucking like one more sub just to make the badge appear again, that kind of shit. But I don't fucking know.
True. Did we want to talk about a game we've been playing some more, or
No.
no? What the
That's cringe.
what the talking about video games on a video game
Cringe.
podcast?
Centric
What the-
podcast? What?
What
Who would do
the-
that?
That'd be crazy. I need to do a little bit of work on Spotify. Maybe do something to do with the tags, because I don't know if I talked to you guys about that at all, because and that's something I check too often, but I did check our stats for Spotify on like how many times the podcast have been viewed on there. I've been regularly uploading the episodes onto there, and it is absolutely terrible. It is absolutely not good. We've gotten a total of 5 plays ever.
Yeah, I don't think Spotify has good. I don't think it has good reach, like in terms of getting streams to new people.
Yeah, that's something I heard. I mind you, I don't listen to Spotify, so I don't know much about its inner workings or how discoverability is on it. But I've heard that
I use it, and I don't think I've ever viewed a podcast on it.
that it just kind of sucks.
Okay. You know, it is exactly like Soap said, where like it was always a thing. They just warn you about it now. But the issue is
Yeah.
like the badge that like if you gifted 1,000 gift subs to this person, it disappears, and you have to gift
Yeah.
1 sub to keep the badge, and it resets every month. Yeah.
But that's always been it. And people are now getting mad because
Even
they
though
know
like
about
if
it
you
because
cheer
it
to
says- it
someone,
gives
you
a
keep the
notification.
cheer badge infinitely.
I don't think you do. Hang on, let me see. You can double check that. I'll go to lasers. I've cheered in lasers before. Open stream in browser. Chat.
And then just check if it's a badge option.
Chat identity. No, I can't put the cheer thing on because I haven't cheered in a month.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's been like that. It has been like that.
Spotify apparently has a thing where you can upload shorts now related to your podcast, and I've been trying to do that every now and again.
But there's
that
definitely not going to be anything on that either.
But yeah, I don't think I've gotten anything from that. We have gotten 3 streams from the podcast we played, where we played Bookshot Roulette and Liar's Bar, and then 1. Which one are you?
Yeah, I don't know. No discoverability on that for podcasts. I mean, people also just don't go there for podcasts. People go there for what Joe Rogan's
Yeah.
podcast, and that's it.
So
Like,
the idea of it is, you say whenever you have a Spotify podcast up, like it's up on Spotify, you have to advertise it everywhere else
Mm-hmm.
for it to get any kind of gain.
yeah,
And
you're gonna have like a large audience that are like also going to be like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm
exactly.
going to like
But-
go to Spotify to listen to this.
With Spotify, it's like people will, if they know it's there, they'll look at it actively if they enjoy it and like listen to it on the way to work or at work or whatever. You just have to, say on your YouTube stuff, or like have at the
I
start
would
of
still
like
just play the
podcast or the
YouTube
end, like
video.
Yeah, I do
the
have it on
credits of where you have it.
the auto announcement thing for when the podcast is going to say, "Hey, come watch the VODs on YouTube or Spotify." But that's about it. I don't. Unfortunately,
I think most people
You
also
need
just
to
choose
have
YouTube.
annotations on YouTube. You need to have annotations on YouTube that directly link to those places.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah, and all
But-
that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah, most people are also just going to use YouTube over Spotify anyway.
yeah,
How many views of the YouTube videos get?
I will. We can have a look see now, since we're hanging out. Yapping. I'll pull that up. Not much. Not much, sadly.
Yeah, exactly.
And to be fair, I haven't been posting shorts on here for a hot minute, so that is partially my fault. But
Really though, is it really your fault?
I partially blame myself. But our VODs do get views, and once in a blue moon, some of the highlights will get some views. But yeah, this is. So some people do watch the VODs on here and stuff like that, but it's not much. It's really not much. I'm trying to do. I want to do more with the channel, but this the podcast specific channel. I need to just figure out something to do with this.
yeah.
I haven't
I
been
think shorts will help a bit, but it's just
Yeah.
YouTube. These days, YouTube's a little bit harder to get attention on.
Our shorts do fairly well. Like we have a few of these shorts here that get like few hundred views, which is like I guess fairly decent for a smaller channel like us. But
Yeah. So do the shorts have a direct link to the podcasts that they were shown from?
I'm pretty sure I usually
Like in
link
the
them.
description? Like, can you click on, like, does it
So-
click, if you click on is there a link in the description itself that people can click on to go to the podcast that it was from?
So what you can do is you can link a related video to your shorts, and this will pop up for everyone. And that's what I have set to all these shorts. I always link the related video to whatever podcast episode the short is from. So that way
And that
people
shows
can-
up in the description for people to click?
Yeah. So like here, I'll
Okay.
demonstrate this now. See what you see here? It shows the episode this is from, and then you can click this here, and then it'll be like, here's the podcast with Cynthia. Yeah. I want to start doing highlights again, but unfortunately, I either need to get better at thumbnails or something because like, it's the little highlights where I just take like a little excerpt over like certain things we talk about, like what we talked about the Bridget debacle way back when, and I was also gonna upload it soon,
Okay.
another highlight of us when we talked about the League of Legends stuff with Mel.
Okay.
Unfortunately, those don't do very well usually. They do either equal or worse to the regular VODs, and this might just be a me thing, just trying to get better at thumbnails and all that stuff. Hates you, so hates
Well,
you.
you gotta think about it too. Like the amount of competition there is too during these times and stuff. It's sometimes it's just a little bit of like it'll just take a bit of time sometimes, and there's no improvement needed. But it never hurts to try and improve a bit. That's just how it is, unfortunately.
Hmm.
When it comes to online content.
Exactly. I'll figure out something.
Yeah.
Figure out
Like
some-
I've been just been too fucking drained and tired to do any online stuff at the moment. Really.
That's
I'm just
also
sticking to avatar stuff for now.
I've also been feeling that
But-
a little bit as well, as people might have noticed. I've been a little bit bad about uploading shorts as of late, even on like my main channel. It just it's a lot of work, even just uploading like a simple like just
Clip. Yeah.
little clip. Even if there's not much editing involved, it's still like effort, because you have to, for YouTube at least, you have to put effort into the thumbnail. And
Mhm.
I'm still learning to get good at YouTube thumbnails. And if your thumbnail sucks, no one will click on the video, and that's especially important for smaller channels like
Yeah. Yeah.
ours, because we
I think
don't have a large audience to like populate our YouTube channels, and most of our audience just kind of watches us here on Twitch, which is fair and reasonable. But yeah,
I think that's one thing I need to keep in mind on. It's just like my brain's just never in the right spot most of the time because it's a little early or whatever, and I haven't really fully woken up. But like, I gotta remember to, like, whenever you post, like, going live, to like retweet it and stuff. Like,
yeah. I'd appreciate, but it's no big deal, Sooky. Twitter has also been sucking for like engagement for me as of late, but I don't know if that's because I'm not interacting as much, so I'm not being pushed out as much. Because from what I understand, a lot of your reach on Twitter and who you reach is dependent on who you interact with. So when I was like interacting more with other femboy VTubers, my posts would do a bit better, and I would get other, and I would see people would follow me who also follow the other femboy VTubers. And unfortunately, I've been kind of bad at interacting on Twitter at all. I barely interact there at all. I basically just say, "Hey, I'm live. Hey, I'm live. Hey, I'm live. Here's a short. Hey, I'm live. Hey, I'm live. Here's my schedule." And unfortunately, being a content creator is hard.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Fanboy farming. Yes, I farm all the fem. Give me the fanboy. Thumbnails. uh. Yeah.
it's just like I just, for me personally, I just don't have that brain to like advertise myself or anything like that. And because I don't have that brain to advertise in general, I don't think about advertising when I'm a part of something like this. Sometimes it just doesn't occur to me until like it's over or whatever. It's just one of those things, right? Because you got so many other things on your mind. But I'm trying to get better with it. Like if I'm hanging with friends and stuff on their stream or something, I'll try to repost or share or whatever. And I need to get that as a part of a routine thing, because I need to learn that if I'm going to be making models and stuff. To get better at that business wise, and also just to help, But it's something that when you're not super used to it, it's it's a little hard to like get it into a routine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely started to get to a routine at this point where like on Sunday I'll be like, all right, time to edit the video, because I have to upload my my backpack battles highlight onto YouTube, but gotta edit down the video. Excuse me. And then I gotta prepare this for this, and then I gotta prepare this for this. Up with the new overlays done, I gotta set it up. I gotta make sure things working for the new overlay reveal, and yeah, it becomes routine and things become easier. But
Oh, my phone's ringing. I'll be a second.
okay. But yeah, Who's blaming me for my work making the new overlay? No. Grr, how dare you give me the thing I commissioned you for, Gao? Grr, no. No, it was actually very, very nice to... Very nice and easy to set up. I did something, basically how I have the overlay set up, Gao, if you're curious. And I guess if everyone else listening is curious. The way I have this is I have all the background on one layer, like this. A break, immersion break. I have all of our Fugis, a layer above. And then I have the desks and the nameplates on their own separate layer. So that way we can be like behind them. And then I have another version of this for when we have guests that I'll toggle on and off. And then I think Jambi is just somewhere on his own layer. He just does his own thing. Yep. So then this way when we swap guests, I can just be like boop, and then I can turn on the guest version and stuff like that. And this time around, instead of just using one big of using the same Photoshop file for each of the layers, I just duplicated the same Photoshop file to like 4 different times, and then each of those I just have the layers toggled for each of the things. So like I have one file with just the background stuff enabled, and then I have one Photoshop file with just the desks enabled, and then that way I could just easily export it. Because what I used to do was whenever I wanted to update the nameplates, I would have to disable the backgrounds, and then I would have to export it again, and then I would have to export it and then turn it back on for other parts of the overlay, and it was very, very annoying. But that's how I have it set up at the moment. That's a lot of extra. Yeah. It was a lot of extra work, but I've streamlined this a little bit. Yeah. Your boy, I'm evolving. Let's go.
Fault from dumb to stupid.
What the heck? Oh yeah, wise guy. Why don't you take a crack at it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you like?
Okay.
We're not saying Sup again. Sup, we're like already past time, so like.
Huh?
Oh wait, no, we're not. Sorry, I think we're 30 minutes off time.
No, you got 30 minutes left.
I'll leave right now.
What the? You're on the clock, Missy.
I am not beholden to be here.
I DoorDashed us Chick-fil-A today, and this is how you repay me.
I didn't ask for Chick-fil-A.
You were thinking about it though. You said.
I said, was that a Chick-fil-A when I was passing by? That's all I said.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, and I was like, yeah, the anti-gay makes the chicken taste better.
Which it totally does not. I think that chicken sandwich is probably one of the worst chicken sandwiches I've eaten in a while.
Yeah, it was pretty mid. I got a Chick-fil-A
the
chicken
McDonald's
sandwich
chicken sandwich, the McCrispy, is better than that.
Really?
I still don't get why.
Yeah, easily by far. Like the McCrispy is actually like really good.
Okay, interesting.
It's weird that McDonald's has like a really good chicken sandwich.
Chicken burger.
Chicken burger.
No.
We call them burgers here because like
no,
it's
burger
based
is
on the
beef.
buns
Burger is
between.
beef.
No.
Okay, so even if you don't go by the definition that burger is beef, like the chicken that they use at like Popeyes and Chick-fil-A and stuff isn't ground chicken. So like it's not, because like, so it's different than a burger. A burger is ground.
No, we
beef.
still count it with if it's just.
But fuck, y'all
like
eat Super
pressed.
Dupers. I don't hear it.
The way that we do it here in Australia is like if we had like your like a ground beef burger patty, right? And we had it in sandwich bread, we would call that like a minced beef burger or a minced beef sandwich or whatever, right? And then fucking if we decided to have a steak, because if you had steak in a burger, right, you'd call that a steak burger, or would you just call that a burger?
It's called a burger.
Okay, yeah. So if we had a steak in between just two normal pieces of bread, that's a steak sandwich. It's all based on the type of thing
No, wait.
it's between.
We wouldn't call
It's
it a
not
sandwich.
it's not the contents, it's the housing basically. So if it's got burger buns, it's a burger.
Nah, that's still whack.
Okay.
Whack.
That's why when we have our sausage sizzle stuff, like when we have our
There's nowhere. There's no. You're not about to say what I think you're about to say.
sausage and bread, we don't call that a hot dog. It's just bread and sausage.
Like a hot dog is a specific type of sausage.
No, not even that. Like I wouldn't even call that a hot dog if I got a hot dog sausage. Yeah, be a cheeseburger, just like plain cheese.
I don't know. I'd be pretty disappointed if I got a slice of cheese in between two slices of bread. If I asked for a cheeseburger and I got that, at that point it's just.
Because I've had
sandwich?
I've had a peanut butter burger. I've had a cheese and lettuce burger. Like
Nah, this is whack for
you
sure.
know, the only bread I had was buns, like burger buns.
Yeah, that's just a sandwich.
No,
like if I
it's not
put
burger.
pulled pork on some burger buns, it's I wouldn't call it a pulled pork burger. It's a pulled pork sandwich. I don't. I think it's a little silly.
No, it's just how it is. So why would you call them burger buns then? If the burger is based on only
Because it's just
like,
a
the
bun.
meat.
You can use the burger bun for other things that aren't a burger. That's the thing. It's just bread.
Yeah, because like the burger buns are like potato bread, and they're nice soft sweet bread, and they go with like pulled pork or other stuff.
Yeah, and that's pulled pork burger.
No,
No.
no,
No.
Sooky. No, Sooky. That's not how this works.
No, it's a pulled pork sandwich.
You go to anywhere here in Australia, and you literally like.
I
you
will.
go,
I will
I'd
call
like
them
this, I'd like this
silly
chicken burger, and they're like, yeah,
right to their
that's exactly
face.
what it says on the menu. Oh, you want this pulled pork burger? Okay, yep, that's exactly what it says on the menu there as well. Yep.
I will have this exact conversation with every single person in Australia.
So if I put pulled pork on normal white bread, is it still a pulled pork burger? Or is
Nope,
it
it's a pulled pork sandwich because it's sandwich bread.
Okay, so if I take a long loaf of bread, like a I guess like a baguette, and then I make like a BLT out of it.
It's a sub, yes.
Huh?
I mean, it's a sub sandwich. It's still a sandwich.
Yeah, but we call it a sub because it's based on the bread that it's used for.
I'm teasing.
I don't call them Subway sandwiches. I just call them Subway or a sub. Like, I literally said this earlier, Gower. It's gonna be a sandwich.
So if I put a burger on white bread, it would be a burger sandwich? What?
Okay, yeah. Okay, hold on.
We don't call the meat.
I don't
we don't call the
usually
meat
agree with
patties.
him.
We don't call the meat patties burgers.
I do not usually agree with Punz in his brain, but
We
like
literally call
he's
them
got
meat
you
patties
in the
or
corner
steak
right now.
patties or whatever they are, like a lamb patty or whatever. If we had 2 slices of bread and we cooked up. Like, I do it all the time because I can't afford the fucking burger buns. I smash down I squish down a burger patty a bit, and I have it between 2 pieces of bread, and I go, "This is a good sandwich." Maybe a fried egg with it, a bit of cheese. It's a sandwich.
Sooky, please. Sooky, please.
It's just how it is. We're like pretty literal when it comes to like sandwich stuff, burger stuff, and whatnot.
Australia is not a real fucking place. Holy fuck.
Oh, that's so silly. Like an endearing way,
Like,
but like
for it
it's
to be a hot
silly.
dog, it has to have a hot dog bun.
So if I took a hot dog and I put it on a regular piece of white bread and I just wrapped it around the hot dog, is it not a hot dog?
Nope.
What?
Okay, the bread does not make the sandwich. It is the contents of the sandwich.
Yes, I agree.
Normal white bread doesn't have crust all the way around it.
What?
But that doesn't matter.
But
I mean,
hot dog ones do. So, like, for instance, if you were to get a hot dog bun and cut it in half where you would normally do, where you'd put the sausage in between, like, you know, and you close it up. If you didn't put a hot dog in there, that's the only time it weirds me out, because, like, then people go like, "Oh, I made a little sub," and it's like, it looks like a little sub, yeah, but because you can't call that a hot dog. Because hot dogs are weird in the fact of, like, it needs to be some form of sausage in a hot dog bun.
but like by that definition, if I put like a chili dog, I
What's a
guess
chili
chili
dog?
dog's still a hot dog. What's a better example? Cheesesteak. Yeah. And that would mean if I put a cheesesteak in a hot dog bun, that's a hot dog? Like, no, that's a cheesesteak.
No, like I said, it has to be some form of sausage.
Wait,
the
so
hot
so
dog
that's
bun.
exempt from the rules?
Okay, so say I take a burger patty, right, that I've cooked up, and I cut it
Uh-huh.
into long strips, and I put that in the hot dog bun. Is that a hot dog?
I don't know. Because when you think about it, sausages are made the same way. They just have a casing, right?
Yeah.
So technically, I would call that a hot dog. Just without the casing. Because you're
I'm
you're
just a freak in
effectively
this
just
scenario that
you're effectively just ripping the casing off of a hot dog at that point and cooking it. And
No,
putting
I'm
it
just
in.
a freak in this scenario where I've taken beef patty and put it in a hot dog bun. I'm just eating beef in a hot dog bun.
Yeah, it'd be a fairy burger. Yeah.
Huh?
I
Like
swear,
I said before, like I've had.
don't you just
I've-
come back to furry burger?
Yeah, I heard furry
Yeah.
burger too.
It's
What
the
the fuck
argument
is
of
a
like
furry
chicken
burger?
sandwich and chicken burger. So
Fairy burger. Oh,
yeah, because we're
Fairy
using burger
burger.
buns, you know.
No, I thought you said furry burger. I'm like, what the fuck is a
no.
furry burger? Is it made out of furries?
So I don't know if it's different.
Or is it
where
made
you
by
are, so-
furries?
where
Okay,
it's like it's
so-
based on the outer thing to be called
So
what
I have
it
a
is.
question for you.
It should be a
So
chicken burger.
jingle 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 jingle. So
What?
okay. So if I take a whole chicken breast, right, and I put it between two burger buns, is it a sandwich or a burger?
The burger.
Wrong. I'm destroying Australia.
No, you're the only place in the world that does that. Everyone else in the world does it correctly.
I'm destroying everywhere but America.
Americans are
Maybe not everywhere, but most places. Most places will say that's a burger because it's between burger buns. You know what I mean?
Siel,
They're burger buns.
So she tried to get me with, what if I cut a segment out of a burger patty, like a beef patty, and put it in between, and cut open a hot dog roll and put it in that, and I'd be like, well, it's just a caseless hot dog at that, like sausage at that point, right? So it'd be a hot dog or a sub.
Okay. If you're putting beef into a bun, if it's like a hot dog bun, it's just isn't that just beef in a bun?
Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, but then
I
like,
wouldn't.
would you call steak between two pieces of white bread a steak burger or a steak sandwich?
Steak sandwich.
There you go.
Well, we'd also call that a sandwich. That's fair.
Yeah.
Like,
I asked you this, and that's not what you said.
I may have been getting silly, but yeah, I would agree with you. That's a sandwich, not a burger.
Why is the
So
chickens?
if you- and then what if it's a beef patty? What
Hang
if
on.
it's a beef?
Hang
burger
on.
patty?
What
into one?
differentiates between a chicken sandwich and a chicken burger for you, though?
A burger is beef. It has to be like ground beef.
Yes.
It's like
That's insane.
No, but
That
the
is
burger-
insane.
What if you have a pork burger,
that's just a
like a
pork
roast
sandwich.
pork burger?
That's
It's a
just
pork sandwich to them. This is insane.
If you.
But there's a bun. You're using burger buns. They're burger buns.
The buns don't
They're not
make
like-
the sandwich. It's the contents
Why do
of the
they call
sandwich
it
that make the
burger, then?
sandwich.
A
We also think with a beef patty, a burger. That's just how that
a
is.
beef patty or like
What if it's
America's not a
so?
real
What happens if
place.
you put beef? Okay, hang on. So if it's not a beef patty, if you put like beef in a burger bun, but it isn't a patty. If it's like ground beef, that then becomes like a beef
It's
sandwich.
a sloppy Joe, which is a burger.
a
No,
sloppy
sloppy
Joe
Joe's
is
a
not a
sandwich.
burger.
That's a sandwich.
Huh?
Hang on.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
look
not
up
a
sloppy
burger.
Joe.
As we've previously stated, a burger has to have a beef patty. Anything else is a sandwich.
Or like a turkey burger. But I guess that's its own separate thing. Or like the mushroom patty burger.
You guys are so
Okay,
weird.
we're just using other things to like simulate a patty. That's
Yeah, but that's America, Google.
No, yeah, you guys are so
it's
weird.
America Google.
What is a burger? A burger is a round patty of ground meat that is typically served in the split bun.
Yes.
Let's go.
Of course America
let's
would lie to
go.
you.
I would say you can make chicken burgers.
The bun is a key part of the burger.
Okay, what makes it a chicken burger and not a chicken sandwich? What constitutes a sandwich for y'all? Let's get to
White
the
bread.
fast
Or like
White
White bread,
slices
the
of
bread,
does
either
the bread?
side.
Why does
No,
the
bread,
bread
just any
dictate
bread.
this?
Just
burger
any
versus
bread
sandwich?
either side, except for buns.
Because
Like, it
it's
doesn't-
a sandwich. It's sandwich bread.
Yeah.
You make anything else in that, it's a sandwich, right?
But if it's a rounded piece of bread versus a flat piece of bread, then it's a burger versus a sandwich.
If it's like a bun with like full crust around the full thing, right? Then you have to cut that in half and put the thing in the middle. Then that's a.
But why does
That's
the
a
bread
burger.
dictate what it is and not the contents of the bread? The bread's just one part of it.
Wait, do you call hot dog? Wait, so you call hot dog sandwiches? You call it a Frankfurt sandwich, do
We
you?
don't really call them a sandwich, just call them a hot dog.
It's like
It's a hot dog in a bun.
Yeah,
The hot dog is the meat.
we just call it a hot dog. The bun's not counted.
So you
like,
just
calculated.
ignore. So
Yep.
if you say you're a hot dog, you're ignoring the bread
I'm
completely.
eating a hot dog, and we don't like.
So someone
the
said, so someone told you, oh, can you get some hot dogs on the way home or something?
We would just grab
You
the
would
meat.
think they're talking about the. Can you get? So you have to specify that it's the hot dog meat.
Well, hot dogs are their own thing. We would just go grab the package of hot dogs. We wouldn't like grab you like bread.
So
or
what
anything.
makes it a hamburger bun then, rather than a regular round bun? Why is it called a hamburger bun? what-
We just call them buns. I
That
think.
implies that it's that. Well, no, you call them burger buns.
Sure. If you want to get more specific, like hamburger buns. We
There's
also just
different
call them
types of buns. There's different types of buns. If you're specifying the round one, you would say a burger bun, right?
I guess, yeah.
So why does it matter what's in? What? I just don't think it makes sense, because if I said a chicken sandwich, now it's confusing as to what I mean by chicken sandwich. Because what if I mean chicken on a sandwich versus chicken on a burger bun? right?
Well,
Is
the
it not?
sandwich is just like it's just the contents of the buns. Like, it doesn't matter what the bread is on top or bottom. It's just what the contents are. That's all we care about here in America. It's the
Yeah.
contents.
Yeah, the contents.
But okay, but if someone asks for a chicken sandwich, how do you define what's the different one between the two though?
Well,
Like,
if someone asked you for
how
a
would you
chicken
define
sandwich, like you were here and you're like, I want a chicken sandwich, I would be like, okay, well, I guess I'm just putting a piece of chicken between two pieces of flatbread, like just like sliced bread.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a sandwich.
Exactly.
I'm not breaking out a bun. I'm not going to be like a chicken.
But if someone said
burger.
I wanted a chicken burger, like,
I'd
what
call
would
you
you
crazy.
think?
I think if you
That's
want like a chicken
insane.
patty.
I don't.
And then you're like, yeah, but what if you're like, yeah, but I don't want.
But what if I do want a chicken
Flatbread.
patty as
I don't
well?
want
I want
flatbread.
chicken patty on the burger. Like,
Look, even if I buy a chicken patty from the store, right?
it's just
still a chicken sandwich.
no. I get that you have different meaning, but it's just weird. It's just
Yeah,
a weird
so-
way to go about it.
A burger
I feel
in
like calling it
Australia
by its
consists
bun.
of a form of protein, a sauce, and a bun.
Like, I would never call a fucking hot dog in a bun fucking. I would
It can
never
have
call it a
toppings
fucking
like cheese,
a
bacon,
sandwich,
and
you know?
beetroot.
Why wouldn't you?
The bun is a key part of the burger.
Because the way it's used isn't
That's what
like
I
a
see, like-
sandwich. I think of a sandwich. When I think of a sandwich, I'm thinking of fucking sliced bread going to the thing, not a bun that's cut opened and having meat shoved inside it, you know?
Would they make it a slut?
Oh,
Huh?
Oh,
No.
oh.
Oh.
delusional.
So we went a whole podcast without me saying something sussy, so I had to say something.
That's fair.
That wasn't
really
bad
active.
saucy, I don't think, but
You shove the meat inside, you know?
Sussy called it.
Oh.
Oh.
that's what you get that.
Now I'm just telling you for no reason.
Anyway,
I do think
All right, we're 2
you
minutes
could-
off time. Can we free me?
The
I was gonna say, I do
the-
think you can put a fucking burger in the sandwich category, I guess, but I still think it's valuable to distinguish between a burger and a sandwich, as in being the bun. You know, it just makes it easier to understand.
yeah, because like when we say burger, we specify that we want burger buns with whatever we're having.
Yeah,
Because if we say sandwich, then they'll just fucking use sandwich bread, which no one enjoys because it's thin. Fucking the juices will go right through it and tear the
I
bread
prefer
apart.
sandwich bread for most things.
Well, that's why when you want a chicken sandwich and you want a specific bun, you ask for. You said I want a chicken
But I don't
sandwich with
have
a
to if I just
blank
say
bun.
chicken burger, because then it's like it's already known that you can have the burger buns.
Yeah, well, why needing to specify the different bread when you can specify the different bread and calling it a chicken sandwich or a chicken burger?
Yeah,
Eh,
because we have chicken sandwiches here because we put chicken in white bread, flat white bread.
Yeah. I just don't see why it needs to be called a sandwich and why it can't be called a burger. Burger
Because we're
doesn't mean
Australian, so
beef
you know
bun.
our Zupa Dupas and you know
Yeah.
our spag bog and all that kind of thing. You know.
Beef bun.
Spag bog.
Bag bug. Because
Spag
you have
bowl.
to be asked for a chicken burger to get a ground chicken patty, not a piece of chicken. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would.
Yeah, well,
Think as well.
that also
Well,
is
that's the thing. The ground chicken
a
patty
valid
would still be
thing.
a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
for you guys.
It-
So
yeah, I mean, that's what I was gonna say. I have had ground chicken patties before, and if someone
It's
gave me
still-
that when I asked for a chicken burger, I would be valid, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I would be like, no, that's not okay.
but you'd usually have the burger buns with it. Because even if it's minced chicken put into a patty and put into a burger, in America that's still classed as a chicken sandwich. Even if it's a burger patty, that's chicken.
How the U.S. is, you can combine any various foods. If you're going to ask for something in a restaurant, it's a certain thing. True, true.
You doing, Decky? Hey, kitty cat.
You know what's also weird? How
What?
like
What's that?
they in the UK they call sandwiches baps.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bap.
They a cat?
No, that's just a type of sandwich, a bap. Not
Oh,
really.
that's what. I wanted to ask Soap.
Hmm?
What would you call a sausage and bread from Bunnings? That's from a sausage sizzle.
I just called sausage and bread.
Yeah. See,
Kind of a regional thing. Okay.
we don't call it hot dog.
Because I went on a cruise. I got on a cruise ship in the UK once, and there was a sign. There was like "BAP this way," and I was like, "Huh? What the heck is a BAP?" I had to ask Cal, and she was like, "It's like a sandwich."
I'll fucking bap you.
Yeah, that's what I think of
Bap.
BAP, like a silly when you hit someone in like a silly way, like when a cat like hits you with the BAP.
Baby boy. No, kitty cat.
It's more common in the UK to hear someone call a sandwich a buddy. Only if it's a buttered sandwich, a buddy. That's so
Yeah,
cute.
buddy, yeah.
That's so cute. Got my little buddy here.
They call them it's usually like a chip buddy or a, banana buddy.
Mm-hmm. Do British people also call burgers burgies? Because I saw that in a game. What was that really British game, like comedy game that came out recently? Thank goodness you're here. Yeah, the guy called
I agree, Gower.
burger or burgie.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Europe?
In Australia, we do this thing. I think Gower just said it as well.
Cheese.
Where okay, so we have different types of chips. Okay, I'm going to talk about two types of chips. So potato crisps, which you guys have, those are really nice inside a sandwich with like some butter. Like I usually go like chicken flavored crisps or whatever. And then we also have the hot chips, which are like usually steak cut thickness almost, maybe a little less. And we have those as well, like freshly cooked with some chicken salt and a bit of tomato
Chips and
sauce.
chips. Yeah, I do agree that it's a bit confusing to have everything called chips.
Yeah, I do agree as well.
That's one of our ones that's like.
But see, usually it's like I'll say I'm having some. If we ever say like, oh, we're having some fucking. Usually we call them by the brand they are instead of chips.
Yeah.
So like, oh, I'm having some Lay's or some Thins, and that's how we usually tell the difference between that and like hot chips. But we also say hot chips instead of chips if we're talking about, stuff from the.
Well, I just say chips. I rarely say hot chips.
It's really context sensitive. It's a lot harder to talk about it online.
Yeah, if I said I was going
normally, if
to
you're together, you'd have a packet of chips with you. You'd be like, "You want some chips?" People will know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, if I said I went to the bar and got some chips, I think people would know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Also, the pub, right? The bar doesn't really do that.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. I wasn't gonna say pub.
A pub is
They call them
basically
pubs in the US?
a restaurant-like bar.
I think they know what a pub is.
True.
Yeah, we know what a pub is in the US.
But you guys use bar more often than pub, right?
Yeah, we use bar more often than pub, but we would think of a pub as somewhere more to sit down with food and drinks, whereas the bar is somewhere you go for just drinks.
That's usually what the pub is.
Okay, I didn't know there was a difference in the US like that.
Okay. But yeah, if you ever get the chance, Americans don't really have hot chips though, do they?
They do, but they don't
If
just call
you
them
have
hot
the
chips.
chance, I would advise you, if you get some chips from like,
Chips and gravy is fucking goated though.
oh yeah,
Isn't that just
but if you
poutine?
get some like
Is that
nice
the
thicker cut
poutine?
chips from like a fast food place, please try them with some butter and bread and like a bit of sauce with them, and then just eat them. Please try it and let us know what you think.
Interesting.
No, you gotta do gravy, chips, and bread.
Your preference is sauce. How about that? Oh,
Steak
so
fries.
do you remember fucking getting potato gems and having gravy with those in like those little cardboard?
I don't think I ever
cups?
had gravy with those.
Really? Oh my god, they were so fucking
Yeah.
good. They used to
I just
come
had
with
them
like
on
a
their
little.
own. I mean, I still like them a lot. I just don't think I had them with
By
with
the way,
gravy ever.
potato gems are tater tots.
Oh yeah, I think I remember we talked about this.
Yeah.
A few.
Or if you go
episodes
to if you go to Aldi, you get potato jewels.
Yeah, potato jewels. Yeah. Oh no. So smileys.
Smileys. Oh my god!
Is that
No,
what you call the
not
smile
those.
fries?
No, not the lighter. Not the lighter.
No, I know the fucking smile fries. It is,
Yeah,
I know what
smile
you're
fries
talking
that look
about.
like
Smileys?
yeah. Those are so fucking good. Yeah. No, because
Holy.
they're literally just faces that are smiling. Like
Yeah, well, I mean they have them as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly,
They're
they
nice
call
and
them
soft
smile
on the
fries.
inside and so good. I always had them with gravy and like just dip them in because the holes in like the smiley face would hold onto a good amount of gravy. And I'd just be like, yeah.
Bro, this shit looks so cast. I can't believe people actually like bought this shit. They look fucking weird.
Oh, I ate those all the time as a kid. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have them too, but like, fuck me, that's crazy.
I like the ones that were nice and crispy around the edges but soft on the inside. Like,
Mini smiles.
yeah. And then
I
in
just call
Australia,
them
there's a
smiles.
tradition called smileys where you'd light a lighter, heat up the tip of it, and then put it on your flesh to like brand yourself a little bit, and it looked like a
I've
little
seen that
smiley
too.
face.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, branding.
Yeah.
Honey, you're not letting a freaking smile fry on fire and putting it on my skin.
That's not a smile fry. You don't like the smile fry. No, that's the lighter leaves like a smiley face when you put the lighter on
Okay.
on the skin.
I
Right? I
did
don't
not
know if it's
expect
like
this to
leaves that
actually
shape.
show up.
What? Did you look it up?
Okay, yeah. Copy image. Don't share this on stream because I don't know if it's allowed.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I
that's
don't
what happened with
think-
lighters.
Yeah.
It's called a smiley.
Oh.
You'd light the lighter and let the tip of the lighter like heat up, like one of those Bic lighters or whatever, and then you'd brand yourself with it or like a friend with it. It usually happened a lot around the hands or on the legs. Like friends would do it without you knowing sometimes.
How do you burn someone's leg without them knowing?
No, you do the
No,
action
no.
without them knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
you'd surprise them by
She
burning
worded
their
it weirdly,
leg.
but
It's not,
you know,
Oh,
just be
okay.
smarter and pick
you're
up
not
on
doing it. You're not doing it and like leaving the thing and then you're like, oh, I got burnt. Oh my god, I just
Oh,
noticed
okay.
the
I mean,
Okay.
some
thing on my
people-
leg.
If I hear people
I mean-
lighting lighters around me, it's always an instinct to like get away from people because it used to happen all the time.
Okay.
Because you'd let the flame on the lighter sit for a bit to heat up the metal on the lighter tip, and then do it. Like then go.
it.
But most of the time you do it without people knowing you're doing it.
Gotcha.
And then
And then I'm pausing. I'm champing.
Hold on a sec.
Internet.
What about when you just like light
Interesting.
people on fire?
Huh?
What do you call that?
I think it's called murder and arson.
Yeah.
If I had to take a guess.
Attempted? Who said they survived?
Oh, the attempted murder? Exactly.
I remember before I got like before my friends cut my hair off when I was drunk, we decided to light my hair on fire, like parts of it. It smelled like shit.
The Aussie way. So it used to get so hot here, like when I was in high school. There was like a not sewage, but like it was just a big pipe that you could go in to go under the roads and everything, and like it was pretty safe. It just had a lot of graffiti and stuff in it, and it was really dark and cool in there. And like at lunch break, we'd all like leave the school grounds and go under there, and that's where most of the time people would like smoke or like give smileys and stuff like that. And if there wasn't a pipe area, sometimes people would just go like to like the underways of bridges where like a little bit of water trickles past or whatever. Like everyone would try to get out of the sun somehow. But yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck? I just realized the teammate's name in this game. I'm surprised that was allowed.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Damn, that's wild. Anyways.
Anyway.
Anyways.
It's just like the first part of the N word, and then it's got star at the end.
Ah. Yeah,
Wait,
I don't know.
Asterisks at the end. What the fuck?
No, star,
Oh,
like
okay.
as in
Okay, yeah.
like
Oh, the
Team
word,
Star,
okay.
but with like half of the N word for it.
Okay.
I'm surprised you could put those 3 letters at the start of any name, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like just of this 3 to 4 stars, they'd just be like, yeah, you can't do that because you're obviously just censoring a word. Yeah. Was that it for the food discussion? I guess we were having.
Yes.
All right.
Want some Australian food takes?
Want
some more Australian food takes?
Whatever Australian food takes.
I don't know.
We'll
What constitutes a shepherd's pie, and what isn't it? Have we had this discussion before?
I don't think we have, but it's just whatever meat and stuff that they got laying around. But typically, it's beef.
No,
it's meat.
No, it's not. Shepherd's pie is mutton.
Yeah, no, we don't be doing
cottage pie is beef. Cottage pie is beef.
But anyways, I don't care. In the ship.
Okay.
In the ship.
Okay, I think Seal is ready to be done. We are now actually properly over time this time. We are now actually past the 3 hours since stream has been live. But there is one more thing I want to bring up before we end. Now,
but I didn't even mention all the other topics I wanted to bring up.
Well, if there's something you want to bring up, you should put in the docket. So, put in the docket.
You know me and preparing for things.
But yes, there's one thing I wanted to bring up before we ended. Now, we've been pretty good so far about avoiding talking about Trump at all this entire podcast. But
Why must we right now?
There's one thing I wanted to bring up at the end. One thing, just one quick thing here.
What?
So I'm sure everyone and their grandmothers heard about Trump releasing a bajillion and one executive orders. In one of these orders, he classifies male and female as a person belonging at conception to the sex that produces the large reproductive cell.
So everyone's female.
Yes, because everyone is female at birth. So congratulations if you live in the U.S.
Well, not at birth, at
woman.
conception. It's at conception.
Yeah.
It's not until like 6 weeks.
Started. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's after 6 weeks, I think there starts to be like differences.
Yep.
But
So everyone's female. Congratulations. Everyone in America is trans.
Yep, everyone in the U.S. You're trans now.
Actually, no.
not
All the
everyone,
trans
but-
women and stuff. All the trans women are actually cis women now.
Woo. You're cis now, hun.
Don't call me sis.
I nearly passed out. Holy fuck.
But yeah, that's just something silly that I found on Twitter today with all of the crazy
That's so
stuff.
Yeah,
funny.
it's
That's
terrible
so
wording.
fucking funny.
Is that something that fucking Donald Trump wrote himself?
I don't know. I don't know. And
Trying to be fucking smart and the dickhead like
But yeah, that was the one thing I wanted to bring up about Trump, because we could talk about that shit for hours, and like I'm actually kind of glad that we didn't talk about Trump this podcast. So
Yeah,
we
cool.
can give
There's so many things I could have brought up, but I didn't want to bring up because it's so like miserable. It's all just like
congrats to all.
I don't think I've seen a single positive thing that Trump has. Okay, Trump brought back TikTok, I guess, but technically he's the reason it was gone. So I mean, like,
yeah. It's still the red blood American men in their transition. Yes.
so
That's so
yeah,
funny.
we could talk about Trump for an hour, but we're not. We're saving that discussion for another time, because I think Siel wants to get out of here. Hi, Rainy Kingpin.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
It's going good, actually. Unfortunately, we're just about to end. Oh, I'm sorry, Rainy Kingpin. You just got to the end of the episode. Beep.
But if you arrive 3 hours earlier every Tuesday in America and Wednesday,
you catch the next one.
Well, it's
in Australia.
Yeah. We always do these on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. EST and 11 a.m. Wednesday Australian, right?
Yeah. Starting at 11 for AEST and starting at 12 for ADST. I don't fucking know what the daylight saving one's called. And then there's other time zones that no one lives in, so.
Other less important time zones.
I've got one land. But yeah, we're all actually doing very lovely, Kingpin. Thank you so much. But unfortunately, we need to end. We're a little bit over time. So, yeah. Thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with us. If you don't already follow Sooky, Soap, and Siel, go follow them. They're all very, very lovely. You want to be sure to catch their streams and stuff. Even if
I should start streaming again. Holy.
You should. I always enjoy watching your streams while I'm at work, Soap.
Yeah, okay,
I like
you don't
that
need to
you
lie.
play obscure
I'm
games
not
that
lying,
no
I
one really
do.
plays.
I do.
I love obscure games. Obscure games are good.
I always like your streams. I always like putting on.
I really should have played what's it called on stream. I should have played Blood West, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I was feeling the itch, but I wasn't feeling the itch to stream. So
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, I'll be doing it. I haven't posted my stream schedule yet, but I'll be doing my normal stream stuff this week at 8 p.m. EST. Doing something Thursday, Auto Battlers Friday, and then some visual novel Saturday. I'm still working on figuring that out. But yeah. And hopefully we'll see you guys around next time. Now, the final question, who to read? Who the heck do we read? of I actually have. Damn, nobody's on. None of the homies are on.
Sep, go live right now.
No, not right now.
Right now.
I can only do it at night.
Right now.
Okay.
I can only do it at night.
Right now.
Delay the raid for 7 hours.
Oh yeah, we gotta go for another 7 hours. Let's go for another 7 hours. Siel, would you like to go for another 7 hours?
Boom.
So predictable, holy.
Alright, I'm gonna go send you guys over to Pawsworth. It looks like he's playing Little Nightmares, but he's a very cute cat boy. He's super duper awesome. Go send him my love, please. And yeah, I'll see you guys around soon. Thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with us. What?
Yeah.
Let's hope.
I was just gonna say, I love Thor in this game. Fuck, Thor's so good. Sorry. Keep going where you were going.
Marvel Rivals, everyone. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Go send Pawsworth my love. Bye bye.